All right, cool. Welcome, one and all, you fucking savages. So, something a little different tonight. In particular, there's currently more people watching on YouTube than there is on Twitch. Is this even real life? I'm Joe Roganing the show tonight, if you know what that means. That's right, I'm talking with none other than Tim Pool about his food buckets. No, that's not true. Tim Pool would never come on this show. Honestly, I don't think I'd ever invite him. But no, I'm a little Joe Roganish, if you know what I mean. So if I seem off, well, don't worry. That doesn't matter, because no one is watching. So here we are, we're rounding out April now. Isn't this fun? Isn't it fucking fun? Rounding out April, a month which we have traditionally always loathed and lamented based on the fact that we had to supposedly pay our fucking taxes. Supposedly, as they say. And, so... I don't think, from now on, now that we've got, 61,000 people that died now, most of them happened this month. I'm pretty sure taxes will probably be the least of our worries. Wouldn't it be great if they actually just moved the deadline up? I mean, it's just fucking retarded as daylight savings time when you think about it. It's just like, you don't worry, guys, it's tax relief for you. You get an extra month. You don't have to pay them till May now. Thanks? Oh yeah, every May from now on. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be. Hey, Noble Yeti. No, I wish I was on DMT. That would make this entire affair considerably more interesting for, well, everyone, but mostly me. That's one of the few, hallucinogens I've never actually fucked with. Oh, and I do a refresh, and so there are some people watching on Twitch. It's just slow to let me know. April quarantine brings May quarantine. That is how it goes. John.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
True.
I'm kind of retarded.
The fuck just happened? There's a noise. Oh, Mickey Ficky gifted a sub to Lord Flappy Hat over on Twitch. It's such a community thing here. That's right. Also, we fucking hit the 1 million mark, guys. We, this calls for. That's right. Everyone, we did it. We beat those fucking Italians. And we beat the Chinese. The Chinese and the fucking Italians. It just really brings a tear to your eye, doesn't it? Everybody hands over your hearts wherever they may be. Just feel your titties a little bit. Well, that's a fucking really done intro. Jesus for life. There we go. In fact, I think amber waves of fur. That's right. Fucking copyrighted material right here. You know what? I get exempt from copyright claims. You know why? Because this is America's song. In America, you are a world leader in everything except testing. Cheers to you, America. I always get a little teared up there. Now, if you thought that was a chintzy hoaxy gimmick, you'd be right. That was garbage. But at the same time, that also comes from a channel called Jesus for Life. Jesus for Life. My child played this in his school with a kazoo. Wow, these comments are fucking amazing. I've listened to this song of America since I was a kid. I've never heard a more beautiful rendition ever. Whenever I'm feeling down or somewhat lacking in my thoughts. No, Nick, don't respond to this comment from a year ago from a guy named Doc Hollywood who's got an angry-looking eagle and a fucking American flag in his profile picture, you know he's got his fucking Dodge Ram, his customized Dodge Ram after he just gets it back from fucking Jiffy Lube, gets it detailed by his fucking illiterate kids in his fucking driveway there. I listen to this and my faith in my nation is restored, at least till I listen to the news and I am forced to see how the world really is. Wow. Okay, yeah, no, I'm going to ignore that. What's the name of that song? Proud to be an American? You know, the one written by the Draft Dodger? That one? Yeah. I'm proud to be an American where I'm too gay to go to war. 'Cause if I did, my wife would cheat on me. 'Cause my wife's a fucking whore. Thank you, America. God bless America. God bless America. Fuck me. Why did I not think about this before? Because, I mean, really, this is a celebration of America, y'all. I mean, there's no reason we shouldn't feel that kind of swell of pride in our chests as we... Oh, fuck, why am I so ill-prepared? Well, we just celebrate, fucking America. And, and I'm not just stalling here to try and find... There it is. No, I wasn't stalling at all. Because I'm a fucking patriot. Well, that didn't work. What the fuck is happening now? Alright, that was... I guess, OBS just doesn't like America. What can you do? Alright. Well, maybe this will work.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
It's not working either.
I'm kind of retarded.
What is going on here? Oh, wait a second. Hang on. No, that's not it either. That's not it. I have no idea what's going on all of a sudden. Well, I guess it just can't be helped anymore. Wait, unless... Oh, it's just tiny. There we go. Teeny weeny Sovietini. There you go. Fucking OBS. It's goddamn communist fucking conspiracy, if you ask me. That's why this flag's flying. To honor fucking America. You know what? No. Fuck you, Soviets. We won that war fair and fucking something or other. So, yeah, that's right. Old Glory's gonna be flying now. There we go! Doesn't that feel better? To have the greatest flag ever to wave in my living room. Now waving behind me. Don't you feel fucking patriotic? Let's just drag Jables in because I'm doing this fucking ramshackle bullshit just because they're like, hey, I'm going to make it up as I go along. You want to know why? Because I can. What's happening, Buggles? You feeling patriotic today? Feeling proud of your country?
I don't have time yet.
Oh, to feel
I was working all day.
Oh, I see. So you need to like decompress before you love America, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. Fucking figures. You're probably one of those, like one of those essential workers, just like, I'm sick and spreading the virus, and then like, the government's like, good. Yeah.
Well, I kind of lost faith today because, and like people in this country, because we have these meetings every once in a while for things that like we're changing, so like just to help prevent spread.
Mm-hmm.
And some dumb fuck piped up and said, my roommate's a pharmacist, and he said that you should drink water because it washes the virus down. And usually when they're saying some shit that's wrong, it's not like way off wrong, so I don't really pipe up. But this was like, nope, don't do that. That's what spread the Spanish flu in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
that's exactly the myth that flu in Philadelphia.
I put a video out today just to actually like about 10 minutes before I got started here because YouTube didn't want to upload, but it was just it was kind of focused on how certain people on the right wing, let's say, are falling more and more for really dumb shit conspiracy theories to the point where it's just its own weird cult now. Today, and I don't name him because I like the guy personally, but it's one of these things when like someone you like personally offers and provides such a like a monumentally stupid proposition, right? That you can't help but like dip your toe in the water. And so yeah, Satsu from Monkey Stream, Lords of the Night, he's out there saying like another more of this Laura Ingraham style, like there are the Dems in the media are inflating the numbers to hurt daddy, you know, or these kind of things. And so me being me and having already kind of dipped my toe into my box wine, Cabernet Sauvignon, by the way, tonight. That's right, it's in a box. I haven't taken the bag out. Yeah, I started. So I was having a back and forth with him. You know, nothing intense or anything. You know, no flame wars. Just, you know, your standard shit. And then this kid shows up and straight up tries to present me with evidence, right? And his evidence.
Oh, that TikTok video.
Did you see the TikTok video? I can't access it.
I saw that thread
exchange?
after you. I was like, what were you? Yeah. No, I saw you were blocked. And I was like, Nick do.
Yeah, and I was like, I should have downloaded. I should have downloaded that. I should have downloaded that fucking TikTok video before I got blocked though, just because it's like, it literally is just this like, it's this like wafer thin kid standing in a parking lot somewhere with like a homemade like science fair diorama. You know, it's like, you know, everybody else got their science fair projects done, and you're like, fuck, I'm going to do mine tonight before the thing. You end up just smacking a bunch of printouts on a folded piece of cardboard. That was his evidence. And then he tried linking the CDC, and they'd taken down the shit he was trying to show us. So I'm like, wait, so do we trust health professionals or no? And he's like, no, here it is. It's like, here's the Fox News one. I'm like, okay, that's just saying that all these people died. Kind of knew that.
Yeah.
Why do you hate America?
The problem with that whole thing is that there's a little bit of validity into like certain deaths being attributed to coronavirus, but not by the officials. It's news media outlets trying to hype people up.
Well, I mean, so the official recorded deaths right now are 61K. I don't hear anyone saying that it's more than that. I do hear like
no, it's been it's individual situations like that. There was a baby that tested positive for corona, but was also 22 weeks premature. It could have been either one. Like a baby died at a day old.
I think we need to start honestly contact tracing premature birth, because that leads to a lot of death, really, and until we can really lock that down, yeah. I think we need to shut down the nation's vaginas, or maybe we can do like you know, just takeout and to-go service with them. That I wouldn't mind, you know.
Figure out how to do temporary hysterectomies.
No, not even that. It's just like, you know, just make them do what make vaginas do what Applebee's do right now, right? So you call ahead, you make arrangements, you give them the money. You don't have to spend any more time there than is necessary. They even come out to your car and serve you there. Oh wait, no, that's just prostitution. Okay, well, then they ain't having no babies, so that's a good thing.
I'm still for that.
Yeah, no, you know, I think, you know. Here's a funny notion. All these people, everybody's got their ideas and hopes and dreams of what the fucking, you know, what the after Corona world is going to be, you know. What came after, they asked in the history classes. What the fuck is going on here? Hold on. I got to untangle myself from cords because my cable management is about as fucked as Georgia's government. I didn't plan that, so... But yeah, wouldn't it be great though? It's like, so no, you don't. You know, we're not gonna get the free market utopia or the socialist utopia. Nothing's gonna change. Everything's gonna be the same, except everyone, even those in government, will have such a greater appreciation for vice that like we will all have like nationwide liquor delivery services. We'll legalize prostitution just because you know, I'm gonna guess that a fair number of Trump fans could probably use that outlet. You know what I'm saying? r/incels. I know you guys hear me. I'm lobbying for you. I would be a lobbyist. I would be a lobbyist on behalf of the hooker industry. It's like the whore lobbyist is here, Senator. What can I help you with? Oh, well, these testing regulations. Here's the thing. Some people just need to get syphilis to learn a lesson. I think
Yeah,
you're taking away valuable learning opportunities here.
Well, yeah.
So, no.
The reality is
you-
it's just safer for the people that want to do sex work if you legalize it. So
Exactly, and we know, and you see, here's the thing. I
and
don't like
you get
the
people that actually want to do it instead of people forced to do it.
I really don't like the term sex worker, only because when I hear it, it makes, for some reason, I think of like a telephone lineman, right? So I just picture this. All I can see is this like whore in her like
I'll be honest with
fishnet
you.
everything, right? Just
I'm kind of
Servicing
retarded.
your pole, yeah.
yeah,
Makes
just
sense.
out in a cherry bucket, just twisting wires and shit. You know, she's got her face all dolled up. It's just like, hey, baby, you selling? It's like, nah, I work for AT&T. It's like, well, I knew that, but
That's why I do like the term.
why? Oh,
Now
because
you
well,
just gave me
because
that mental image, and that's hilarious.
well, I mean, I think you were halfway there before, because I'm pretty sure you'd like looked out your window while some like burly, like brawny man with a like 5 o'clock shout is working. Like, hey, baby, you selling? You are. That was unexpected. Yeah.
Oh, I've seen Bloodhound Gang music. Yes, I know what's up.
It's like we're recreating the village people out of essential workers. That's what we need. Yeah, it's like the future is going to be like a grocery store clerk, a McDonald's drive-through person, a nurse, a doctor, and what's another essential service? Oh yeah, your weed dealer. Those are going to be the new village people right there. And they're all going to be gay, so Mark Collette's just going to have to get over it. Mark Dice, especially. Yeah, that's right. You're going to get your weed delivered by a gay doctor who can turn your telephone service off, Mark Dice. You ready for this? I should fucking hope so. So, how was work today, Jabbles?
Other than that annoying thing, it was all right. I was busy.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it. I'll be real busy just fishing all those dead hookers out of the river. That's an essential service. See,
Yeah.
not many people.
Somebody's
See,
gotta
not
get
many
'em out,
people.
and not many hookers are being dumped nowadays, so now's a perfect time to clean them out.
Also, and I don't want to, I hate to spoil the surprise, but for everyone listening right now, Jables here is actually on a fast track to management. His overall production at that job has been phenomenal, and his secret is he knows where all the dead hookers are because he's the one who put them there. See,
That's the key. Why do you think I stole the boat in the first place?
He's playing all the angles. It's working out really nice. It's like, well, this one's gonna be sunk down with truck chains. How do you know that, Jables? After enough time on this
Just
job,
an
you just
efficient
get a
way to
feel-
sink a hooker.
Yeah, after enough time on this job, you just kind of get a feel for what's coming. That's good. I almost had
Most
Pimp Monk on.
Sunk down with. Can we just get a big magnet like they have at the junkyards? Because most of these are going to be sunk down with chains.
How do you know? I don't know. It's just you've been doing this long enough. You start to see trends evolving. I have a feeling.
Yeah.
Like I have a feeling cheap
I'll be
nylon
honest
rope
with you.
from Walmart's going to be used quite a bit soon.
I'm kind of retarded.
Why? Because it's on sale. I mean, possibly.
Yeah. This saves us time from raking the lake. We do a sweep, we get a lot of them out, and then we get the rest later.
Exactly. Take them and turn them into Purina dog food. Now we're talking. Okay, so, well, I think I think between the two of us, we've actually just expressed like a really kind of oddly, darkly optimistic vision of the future after COVID-19 is gone. We're just gonna have legalized hookers, which is great because then people will care even less when you kill the black market ones because they'll be like, should have just gotten a license. So there'll be that.
There were legal ways to do it. You should have done it the legal way.
Yeah. Yeah, the ghost of John Ashcroft will deliver pot to your door.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like that. Well, it's gonna be like that one Black Mirror episode where like your computer wakes you up and tells you what the UV is and says you're allowed 4.5 minutes outside today. Like, oh shit, yeah. People will learn to get to know their neighbors again and fuck them.
Yeah.
I'm kind of screwed here though, because none of my neighbors are remotely fuckable, except for this one angry-looking nurse upstairs. I'm pretty sure she's just swimming in coronavirus at this point. So, you know, it's one of those flip a coin deals.
I don't know any of my neighbors in my building.
Doesn't mean you wouldn't have sex with them, though, right?
I don't know. I don't really see them much.
How funny will it be when, like, we legalize prostitution, then we have, like, a hardcore body positivity and prostitution movement?
Well, that's okay, because, I mean, that's just where capitalism will thrive, because you pay for the type of hooker you want.
Well, it'd just be funny, because, no, you just see, like, a bunch of fat hookers marching around in front of a cat house with signs that say, I am not a discount, you know? It's like
more flesh means more money. That's
exactly. They're gonna form their own fat hookers union. They're gonna throw their fat, chubby, long-nailed fists into the air and say like, "I am not buy one get one free."
Yeah.
Yeah.
My belly button is not an orifice.
Do not bring your own flour. It's gonna be like when you go in one of those trampoline parks, right? And like you have to they make you buy their special socks. It's like you're gonna go to like, you know, a fat hooker house, your fat cat house, and you're just gonna find it like they're just gonna have their own brand of Farina. It's like I thought that was a joke. No, you can go find out if you want, but I guarantee you it ain't. I'm the one who has to take the pressure. Yeah, and it's like, I'd prefer you keep it clean because I'm the guy who has to go and take the pressure washer to them after you're done. Hosing them off like they're wildlife at SeaWorld.
There's a brothel that's exclusively really fat people, and it's just called Fat Cats.
Fucking Noble Yeti gave us a decent one. Prostitution app could be called DoorDash. DoorDash. There we go. Well, I mean, that's, you know. Yeah, well, I mean, what was it? Tim Dillon did that sketch recently, and he was like, I'm CEO of DoorDash, and I can promise you consistency that we will never deliver your food.
No, he's been doing that on his podcast every once in a while, just going off on DoorDash. He had a lot of bad experiences with DoorDash.
Dude, I was cleaning my kitchen the other day, so I like to throw on like podcasts. I think actually it might have been the day that Rogan had Tim Pool on, because I'm like, there's no earthly fucking way I am listening to the mic to the Downsy Micro Machine Man, you know, rap.
They talked about aliens most of the time anyway.
I don't even want to hear what he has to say about that. I'm over it.
He has really He has really shit takes on aliens.
He's really. Wow, I can't believe he bucked his own trend in such a way. Oh my god, holy sh! I'm fucking flabbergasted. But well, I ended up just sitting down and finally digging, because I remember you were recommending Dylan to me really hard, but then you were kind of giving me these like warnings about his podcast. And you're like, yeah, he just does kind of go off. And I was thinking, like, you know, the way I go off, just to get into these long rants. No, that's the whole show. That is, it's an hour. It's an hour and 45 minutes of him breathlessly speaking one uninterrupted sentence. It's amazing.
Did you listen to the latest one, the Essential Workers one, where like he ended up accidentally making like a 20-minute ad?
Oh my god! Oh, for Magic Spoon, yeah.
Yeah,
I just loved it. I
forgot that he was doing an ad for the longest time.
I respect everything you guys are doing. I do. I appreciate you being out there. But the thing is, I'm not going to feel like the world is back to normal until I can fucking abuse these people again. It's like, I will know the world is going back to normal when I can just clothesline a carriage guy at the grocery store and then fucking choke out my Uber driver on the way home.
Yeah. That's why I was warning you about it. If you like Alex Jones energy, but not Alex Jones.
It's like Alex Jones energy meets Anthony Jeselnik darkness. And and the first time I hear him, he's talking about, he's like, so I fucked my parents by becoming a gay cokehead. And I'm like, that's a weird line. He's like, no, that's not a line. He did that. He was selling subprime mortgages. For
Yep.
had a
right up until the crash, even after the crash.
And he still defends. He still defends it too. He's like, everybody deserves a home. That's what I say.
Yeah. Oh, he's like, yeah, I had a house and everything. What happened to the house? I don't know. I just left it.
That's like Doug Stanhope.
My credit was already shit.
Well, that's like Stanhope's whole bit on his credit card fraud.
Yeah.
After his mom kills herself, so he just maxes her credit cards out buying dumb shit on eBay. Man, this is the weird rabbit hole I've been falling down though. The comedy's been getting. I mean, you've seen the fucking kind of shit I've been texting you, like the fucking random middle of the night dumbass bits I come up with.
Oh,
it's like,
dude, that was a slog. You went on way too long with that bit. Like,
that's. I mean, that's not how I do the bit. That was just.
The term "hotsy" should be used at some point.
Yeah, I mean, to give you guys a little taste, like it's it's a whole thing about how I love fucking Nazi girls, like these alt-right chicks, like these fucking bobbleheads. Like honestly, like if I could put a fake mustache on over my real mustache and fool Lauren Shen into thinking I'm just your ordinary Aryan guy, man, it'd be fun. Just because like I got the COVID body going on now, and I know what you're thinking. Like Nick, how these Nazi chicks are gonna know you're Jewish because of your sliced up cock and shit. Thing is, like when I take my shirt off, everyone wants the lights off anyway. So, and then I could like double down on that by going down on her and like be like, yeah, well, hey baby, what kind of Jew actually eats pig? Yeah. Finish up and give her the big reveal. Ha ha ha! I'm part of the tribe, bitch.
I still think the whole cut thing's a bad line though, because most of the people in the U.S. are cut. So.
Well, I mean, after the big reveal, though, when I let her know, haha, you've been fucked by a Jew, would you ever do that again? She's like, no, never what? Never again. Ha I gotcha.
Yeah,
I think that's a good close for that bit, I think.
That is.
Yeah, I actually discovered my phone was shut off yesterday because I tried to text you another one. I don't know if that ever went through.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, it's like what I need is a good COVID joke, and then it's like, it's like, yeah, but it's hard to know what you should and shouldn't joke about these days because, might be construed as insensitive. Like the other day I was telling that same coronavirus joke, and this woman got really upset and told me that her father just died from the virus. It's the most fucking awkward moment of my life. So as she was like pretty much crying, I just leaned in and said, with full sincerity, I am so sorry because you're really going to hate this next joke. Not bad. Wow. It's a work of progress. I sit around drinking box wine all day.
I wouldn't do any COVID jokes for a while because everybody's going to have COVID jokes unless you have something like really unique to only you.
That's fair. Still, though, it's great because we all have so much time to sit around and think about being productive these days. It's my favorite thing to do in the world. How many of us were going to have six-pack abs and a full book written by now? I know I was going to get half of that done, and I accomplished none of it. But I did clean my fucking living room.
It's for not getting anything done. I'm working 10-hour shifts, so I'm not doing shit.
Yeah, I have been really like last week though, because I missed all them shows because of my sleep schedule. Now it's fucking bizarre because I'm like legit just like last night after the movie, I legit just crashed out and woke up at like 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm like, why couldn't
wait,
you
wait,
do?
wait,
Why?
wait, wait, wait. Dead Wolf just gave me an idea.
What's
For
that?
your hot joke. You offered a Dutch oven.
It's like when we're
Tie that in
done,
somewhere.
we're done lying in bed. I pull the covers up over her head.
Gasser.
There's just a little gasser right there. She'll start struggling and be like, "Baby, don't worry, this oven's Dutch." If I wanted to cook you, I'd do it like an Arab, I'd bury you in sand and leave you in the sun. That one just, I don't know where that fucking came from. That was just a thing. But,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So, this fucking, well, so here's the thing about the show, little announcement for everyone, because I know you're really, really into, like, this whole no format thing now, where it's kind of a format, and you can tell I'm phoning it in. I know how much you all love that, but because of that, I have to change it on you. So pretty soon I'm going to be having guests back on. Thanks to Ben, where the fuck is Ben, by the way? I haven't seen him recently. Anyway, well, thanks to Ben, he actually got fucking Brad Warcock to finally respond, because I've been banging down his fucking door for months, and he's just never in. Pimp Monk will be joining us. I'm rolling some dice on this one too. You guys ready? Fucking Maddox is gonna be on at some point. I'm sure we'll get a bunch of Dick Masterson fans to pump our numbers up, and we all know how fun it is when people show up to just hate shit on a live stream because they don't like the guest. I miss that. I'm gonna bring that back. What else? Oh yeah, and let me actually. I don't know if you've ever heard of this guy, Jables. I've been trying to find some of his shit, but William Rogers. You familiar with him?
Sounds really familiar.
Yeah, he's a Houston-based former writer, comedian, producer. He's got decent Twitter jokes, and so I'm like, that could be fun. That could be fun.
With a DG or just a G?
DG. Every time I tried to search for him, though, it always came up with this like 50s or 60s era like country singer guy. So I was horribly fucking confused. But when am I not?
There are so many William Rogers.
Yeah, I know it's. Oh man, dude, I live it. No, you know what? Here's the funny thing. Living up here in New England, right? Living up here in New England, like I live an hour north of Boston. And when I was in high school, I had a buddy of mine move up from Boston who was like my roommate for a little while. His name was Patrick Sullivan, and then he fucked off. And can you imagine trying to find Patrick Sullivan from Boston? It's like, holy shit! Like this entire phone book is nothing but Patrick Sullivans. Did he have a nickname? Yeah, it was Sully. Huh. Yeah, you should probably just start calling numbers. So yeah,
is he known for something? Wait, is he known for a movie called Mustang Love?
I don't know. I'm not vetting guests anymore because no one wants to come on the show anyway. Therefore,
by the way, I do want to watch Mustang Love on movie night
Dark Side Phil to fucking volunteer to come on and be like, "Hey Phil, you want to have a race? Let me get my dick out real quick." Yeah. Well, I can't get Dankula because it's like the fucking timing thing. Like he says he's down, but it's just one of these things that's like, "Hey Marcus, hey, you free on Friday?" I've no fucking idea, man. All right. Should I ask you on Thursday? Yeah. I'll ask him on Thursday. And he'll get back to me on Saturday like, fuck, I forgot to look for this. I'm sorry. Okay, how's Wednesday look? Ask me Tuesday. All right, I'll talk to you Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Random mechanic could probably get back on. Although that'd probably be good. That'd probably be good for Mike because he's been He's been getting angry again.
Yeah.
And other Europistani. Yeah, no, the Euro folk don't stay up too late. Well, actually, here's the thing: none of us have a late or early anymore. Like I asked, Undoomed reached out recently. He's going to be coming on at some point, but like his answer about as to whether or not he can come on the show in a given time, he's like, ask me that day, and if I'm awake, yeah, okay.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's actually still working because most of his work comes from is done at home anyway. Like he does his big fucking crazy movie CG stuff, and so whatever projects that were backlogged, he can do them from home. So it's like, oh wait, now so you don't have a really deadline anymore. You just say you are fucked, my friend. You are so lucky you don't have a substance abuse problem like the rest of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's,
that we know about. Oh, what's up, Larry? We were just talking about how Euro standees don't last the night.
Yeah.
That was no.
He
way I
makes
wanted
it
to
near
phrase
the
that.
end. It's when you go overtime. That's when
no.
That's when he sort of
no.
knocks out.
No. Larry makes it. Larry makes it to the show, but it's like that's the funny thing. I can count on a Belgian to show up. Hopefully doing. By the way, Larry, I trust you're doing your civic patriotic duty as a Belgian, and you are eating French fries at least twice a week. If you want, I got a great bacon cheese fry recipe. You dip it in both ranch and sour cream, and then you buy bigger pants. That's actually so.
Buy the
Dave,
bigger pants first and get a belt that's elastic.
Well, see, that's the problem now. Honestly, these days all I do, in terms of like what I wear around the house, like, cause fucking I don't. It's funny, like I'm the guy who used to like when I'd go out to be slacks and a button down and a waistcoat, right? I'd look good. I'd look like some fucking Peaky Blinders. Never got a chance to do it with the haircut, but now like if I gotta go, I went down to the grocery store today. Bandana mask. I got these like white old lady sunglasses I got as a gift from like a ski resort years ago. My fucking fat ass beer gut hanging out in front of just hanging out from my fucking brewery shirt. I've got like sweatpants that I did. They went through the laundry like a week or so ago. Probably got some stains on them. I ain't checked. And I'm wearing these fucking these fucking like rubber fucking flip flops. Yeah, and I walk my happy ass like a mile downtown. And it's great though because now is like the one time nobody gives a fuck about what you look like. So they just look at you with terror, like, is he sick? Is he not going to socially distance? And then I stole one of those, those like old people push carts that the old people used to get their groceries around.
Yeah.
Well, I own one of them.
Well,
now.
not just old people, but
yeah.
I thought, yeah. Good for you.
Yeah, well, I had like 100 pounds worth of groceries, and I've done that on the backpack before. Like, I put it in a regular ass backpack, and then I use carabiners to fasten as many bags as I can to the little handle bit, and then I'll just walk back feeling like, so this is what Death Stranding is like. And
nice.
But yeah, today I stole something that old people need. So they're gonna die anyway. This is my Ben Shapiro moment. Listen, if Grandma can't get her groceries back to her assisted living community because she didn't know how to rightly secure her cart, right? Well, and that's just the price we got to pay for market capitalism and good commerce. Because I use that asset that I seized to the best of my fucking. Now she put up a bit of a fight, but I got some bamboo shoots and they come in like a dense steel tuna can thing. So that at the bottom of the bag just made this great flail. So Grandma's dead now, and I don't need to carry all my groceries on my back anymore, which is nice.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, open-toed shoes might become the new thing for at least the warmer months and in warmer areas, because there's a symptom that even asymptomatic people show that have COVID.
Oh yeah,
and it's
the the
discoloration of the feet. Yeah, the COVID toes.
sausage toes. they look like little cocktail weenies when they get all inflamed and
Well,
red
no,
and
there's
horrible.
like, yeah, there's discoloration and everything.
Oh, I
It's
was
either
hoping you were
athlete's
gonna
foot
say
or
there's like
COVID.
yeah, it's like I was hoping you were gonna say there's like multiple types of COVID foot. So it's like some people's feet will turn magenta. You know, like some will be like turquoise.
I have seen some purple looking shit. So I don't know.
Damn. Well, that's probably just diabetes. That's probably diabetes. Listen, it's like
Who
it's
knows?
like Laura Ingraham
Maybe
saying
gout.
the yeah, it's like Laura Ingraham saying these Democrats and their media allies and their health professionals, they're just fudging these facts. So like pretty soon there's going to be a bunch of people with trench foot and they're going to say, "You got that from COVID. Take that, Trump." That's, but open I dated a girl with finger toes once, like, you know what I mean? Like, she had like really slender feet to where like I think she'd like some kind of Tolkien character, but then her toes were like half the length of my fingers. And I'd give her foot massages, and I was always kind of tempted to just give her a high five, but good for Josh. She never. I mean, how to delete posts. No educated. It's pretty good.
You're not allowed to delete posts.
Yeah, no. They deleted that feature for moments exactly like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, she was a redhead. I do miss her. Except the talking parts. I don't miss that so much. But the whole her having a job and me looking for work thing, that was a really relaxing time in my life. That ended entirely too soon, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was nice.
Like,
The first 2 weeks that we all shut down, I didn't have to work and I was still getting paid. So I didn't really do much
yeah.
for the first like week.
Yeah, and now imagine having like a hot, really hot, red-headed good girl. So like this was like one of the few women I dated who like she had, she's fucked in the head, but every girl I date is fucked in the head. She was like less fucked than most. She came from a good home. Her parents were still married and shit. She had a credit rating. And I'm like over here I'm like just this like piece of shit with like a new kid from a psychopath. It's like, did you go to college? Yeah. Did you finish? No, but kind of. What about high school? Yeah,
Almost.
but also no, but kinda. She asked me. I remember her one time straight up asking me, and this was like we first started dating, and I was doing it because like I needed to get the fuck away from the crazy bitch who was trying to destroy my life and murder me, and also have sex with a hot redhead who I worked with. And I remember like we started dating, she actually asked me the question. She's like, "So where do you see yourself in 5 years?" Huh? What?
That's never good.
What the fuck? No, this was like legit my response. It was just I was baffled. I was absolutely baffled. I'm like, people actually. I thought that was like a joke, like a cliche. Like,
I understand
wow,
like a job interview maybe, but like
that's amazing. Well, this is the thing too. It's like I was 25 at the time. 25? No, it was 26. And for some reason, I always had it in my head that I'd die when I was 28. So I'm like, I'm not even sure I'll be alive. I'm surprised I'm alive now. You?
that's her.
Yeah. And I'm like, meanwhile, I was like, you? She's like, oh, I kind of figured I'd be working towards my master's. I'm like, okay, well, see, look, we're complementary here. You have a plan and a future. I'm grateful to still be above ground. We're like yin and yang, baby. She's a doctor now.
Yeah.
I kind of missed the boat on that one, I feel.
Yeah, oh, geez, now you're making me think about where I think I might be in 5 years.
Don't think
I'll
about it,
still be
Jables.
alive
Don't.
If my elastic if my elastic waistband works the way I think it will, I'll still be around. Like,
As long as those sweatpants show up from Amazon by September, like they said, I'll be okay.
no, sorry, the elastic belt. Shit, fuck.
Well, let's look at some fun shit. Let's look at some funny, weird, fun shit. You and I, and then if you fucking weirdos. Like, yeah, we're gonna be going late tonight because I'm drinking wine and I'm a little bit stoned, and I've only done this show stoned once or twice. I've never really cared for it because I forget what I'm doing, and then it goes on for 5 hours. So you're welcome. Buckle in, and don't forget to toss a coin to your Twitcher using Streamlabs, where you can fuck with Y2KNW, who's very, very dedicated, it seems, to ensuring that this power level bar thing I got here, this donation, the keep me alive in these hard times, because I've never been essential, and I'm certainly not now, sort of thing.
What is
Great.
that thing?
I don't have any sponsors. If I did, I would annoy you with them endlessly.
Oh, you were gonna have a booze sponsor.
Yeah, what happened to that vodka company? You got me all excited, and then you left me all blue-balled.
Yeah, I talked to them last week. They're pretty much shut making hand sanitizer right now.
Well, I will fucking sell. I will drink their hand sanitizer.
Once they're back up and running, then you got it.
Well, I hope to do the hand sanitizer too. It's like, we've all done. Oh, Jesus Christ!
I'm kind of retarded.
Okay, here we go. The odds and evens wars are really kicking in now. We had just to do a little catching up. We got Mickey Ficky through $5. Recently, a Trump supporter told me that the hospitals are laying off nurses. That justifies that the virus is a hoax. Well, I mean, here's the thing. It doesn't mean the virus is a hoax, but speaking from experience, there's never not a good time to abuse nurses. They can take so much punishment, and they don't know how to complain. That's a dangerous statement for me to make.
Like, I say some fucked up shit, but...
Well, the worst part is I've organized nurses into unions, and they are legitimately my favorite people in the world to work with in that capacity, because they have no tolerance for bullshit. So, like, all the fucking flowery bullshit they teach you to say, they see through it. They're like, I don't have fucking time for this. What do you want? And you tell them, and then they just honestly make up their minds. And they're just like, okay, yeah, that sounds fine. Let's do that. I'll be at a place. Don't bother me for the rest of the day. Like, I will not.
I was in the hospital one surgery, and every morning a nurse would come in, ask me the same set of questions, and one of those questions is, "Are you a smoker?"
I'm kind of retarded.
And I'm sitting there with tubes in my chest. I'm like, "Not right now. I can't fucking go out and smoke." And then the next day, they would ask me, "Are you a smoker?" "No. Why do you keep asking me this? You should have it in your logs. I'm not lying to you. Why would I lie about, yes, I'm a smoker?"
Classic.
And it just went on for like a fucking week. And
just like they come in like, "Are you a smoker?" There are 4 lights.
Why are you reminding me constantly? I just got over the craving for a cigarette. Why are you reminding me? And then a nurse slapped a nicotine patch on my arm to get me to shut up.
That would have been great too. Like, they come, they roll on in, and they're like, "Are you a smoker?" And be like, "I'm all out. I'm sorry, dude. The last nurse who was in here tried bumming one off me too." Don't you people get paid? Don't you people get paid?
I was way too high on fentanyl for that. I was getting fentanyl directly into my spine. It was fantastic.
Okay. All right, well, shit. All right, well, let's just burn through this news, because, like, these things are adding up, because Mickey threw me 5 for that, and then Y2KNW, because he loves his numbers game. And so he's like $1.34. Because fuck an even number. And so he threw me one video I'm going to play, and then Lord Flappy Hat comes in with 6502. "Nick, take this money, go back in time, slap your younger self upside the head, and get yourself a redhead." I've had 2 redheads. No, 3. Wait. No, 4. I've had 4 of them. Not all at once. But I did share one of them with a brunette, and that was great.
The
What
goal's
was
at
that?
11:11. Make a wish.
Look at
The
that!
goal's at
Holy shit!
11:11. Make a wish.
I wish that I wish for oh God, I wish that oh Jesus, someone's going to change it before it's too soon. What is my wish? My wish is that I wish that everyone in the world would be happy and safe and prosperous and very generous with the Streamlabs. Because I don't want to have to fight these people for jobs when the economy comes. I have no skills. What am I going to do in a Depression-era economy outside of steal things and con people and elderly people out of their pensions? Do you want that? No. You can prevent so much misery in the world, which I will bring out of both necessity and boredom. But I will be me bringing it, but we can all avoid that simply by keeping... That's the thing. I'm going to ransom the world on the internet. That's going to be my profession from now on. I'm just going to convince people that they need to continue paying me to keep me from doing horrible things, to make the kinds of money I need to keep myself in box wine and marijuana. It's your duty now. Fuck social distancing. Protect society by keeping Nick from getting bored and poor. Okay, so yeah, and then that was Y2KW, and Lord Flavia had to take this money, and that was 6502, and then Y2KW comes in with $1.14. Round numbers are odd phobic, eh? Larry Kubiak comes in with $109.86 because even numbers are easily manageable. Thank you for that, Larry. That was fucking been a while since I sent weeb shit, and Y2KW, be cool. Leave this be. Anyway, more female Japanese gothic metal. Oh, that's always fun. Ben came in with the 35 bits just because he's like, I'm going to throw fake numbers at other fake numbers. Like, well done.
I'll be honest with you.
It
I'm kind
continues.
of retarded.
This is a battle now. Y2KW with $1.93. I could think of something funny. I couldn't think of something funny in time to mess it up. Just this guy, man, with $3.57. Hail the Pirate King. Ooh, $3.57. Very good choice of numbers right there. Deadwolf saying, just on his own, I need thigh-high socks and a pillow for it to eBay. Here's the funny thing about that, Deadwolf. I've discovered this. Jables has discovered this as a comic, I assume, but I'm 36 years old. I've done a lot of dumb shit.
Me trying to be a comic has nothing to do with knowing your age.
No. I think you.
Okay.
I'm saying the both. I'm saying the both of us. I'm saying the both of us. I think the both of us are on the same wavelength for slightly different reasons, perhaps, or perhaps the same reason. Who knows?
Okay.
But I will do that. You fucking better believe I will. You better goddamn believe I will do that. I will even grow my beard out. I will get pube extensions. And you'll know it's fake hair, but you'll know where the roots start. And then you'll see that creeping out below my little mini skirt there. As like Sharon Stone my ball sack in front of your face while I shame you for not giving me $20 of your lunch money. If you're fucking ready for that, you go ahead. There's a P.O. box at the bottom of every one of my videos. I'm an extra large in men's, so you just got to buy that fat hooker style we were talking about earlier in the show. By the way, Larry, you missed a great bit about... We were just musing about a fat hookers union, but
Go ahead.
I described the beginning of the show so much better than it actually happened. I love it. That's a talent of mine. But what I was saying about you being a comic and me being 36 is shame is a distant memory. It's like hope. It's like a solid relationship. It's like optimism in the job market. It's something you remember having kind of a long time ago, but if I was asked to like lay it out as to how it really works, I wouldn't have anything I couldn't tell you anything.
No, the shame only doesn't exist if people left. By the way, I do have a confession to make. I constantly say that I stream totally naked every time I'm on stream, even this stream. But the truth is, I am only wearing thigh highs.
Hey guys, you want to tune in and watch me on D Live? I'll be streaming wearing nothing but a smile. All of a sudden, like half of Goose Wayne's audience shows up. Like, I don't know why I wanted to tune into this, but I just really did. Well, shit. Didn't we find ourselves in an awkward position at a surprised moment? All right, we're gonna burn the fuck through this news real quick, cause I'm already balls deep into an hour of this show, and I don't mind dragging it out. But we've got a Belgian here, and he's got fries to eat, and that makes even the most robust of us sleepy when it's our duty. He's eating whole Ben Shapiro food buckets of nothing but French fries right now in order to that's how the Belgians bail out their farmers. We just give ours billions of dollars to keep growing useless shit like corn, which we find a way to shove into everything else we do. And the Belgians are just like, oh, the potato farmers, they're looking like they're gonna have a hard time. We better call it an act of patriotism to eat a bunch of fucking French fries at least twice a week. How is that not a thing that's catching on in fucking America right now? We got beef and dairy farmers. It's like, hey, I'd like to tell all Americans, all of my Americans, we have a duty to support our farms. And as such, I want you all to eat lots of steak and drink chocolate milk. Okay. You know, I'm starting to like this president. I'm sort of confused about it. So, yeah, there we go, I2KNW. I want you to go to sleep with me talking, with the concept of me talking about shoving corn into things, wearing thigh highs. That's your nightmare tonight. Congratulations, you will sleep in 2-hour shifts. Hoping each time that you've escaped that vision, hoping that you escape that vision that you created for yourself. And I just reinforced. And then sleep well, sugar plum. So let's see. So first off, we're gonna go real quick. Severed head discovered in San Francisco refrigerator during missing persons investigation. Now I'm gonna tell you honestly, if there's ever been a better time to cut someone's head off, it's now. Because nobody knows. Like, what is people like? What happened to Craig? He hasn't been in the Zoom group recently. Maybe he just doesn't like you. And then they get all neurotic because they can't go anywhere. All they can do is sit around and think about that thing you said to them. And so they're just going to lose their shit thinking, yeah. It's going to be like, Craig clearly doesn't like me. Everyone's upset because Craig doesn't like them anymore. Meanwhile, Craig's head is in a fucking fridge somewhere.
Nobody's going to miss them because nobody knows they're gone.
Yeah, so authorities in San Fran who are executing a search warrant. By the way, San Francisco is considering changing executing a search warrant to participating in fulfilling a search warrant because of how San Francisco's upper class white people feel about the term execution, knowing that there are black people out there who are executed by police on a daily basis. So they figure this is their way of helping. Related to a missing person in an apartment, they said a body was discovered Sunday afternoon inside the city's outer Sunset neighborhood. Homicide investigators from San Francisco police and San Fran medical examiner's office responded to the scene. They found a severed head in the refrigerator of the apartment. They were keeping it. They didn't want it going. They didn't want it spoiling. It's like deli ham these days. The body was not identified by police, but the head was identified as that dickhead Kyle. So let's see. It's Catano Perez. So he's dead now. His head was left in the fridge. He was a sweet, loving, honest, open, good-hearted person, David Charbonneau said, who used to babysit Perez. We all loved him very much, and this is a tragedy. Again, that classic notion of, like, I'm still waiting for the day and murder investigation is out and they're talking to the neighbors like, I fucking hate that guy. I'm not surprised he murdered. He's a fucking cunt. Was there anyone here who liked him? No, not really. No one with motive, but no, you're not going to get that quote out of here. Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, according to police, 35-year-old Justin Silvernail of Antioch attempted to carjack two people at a Chevron gas station before allegedly stabbing an off-duty San Francisco police sergeant who tried to intervene. God, you picked the wrong day, Justin. The sergeant shot Silvernail, who then got into a scuffle with the arriving San Francisco PD, who tried to tase him. He then stole the officer's
Dude, his
patrol
name's
car.
Justin, of course.
Justin Silvernail. Jesus Christ.
That's just a name go for movie.
So, hang on. Because I kind of jumped over there. Let me see. So, let's see. Investigators found Perez's identification at a scene where police killed a man after a chaotic incident on Easter Sunday. Oh, this is on Easter. Shit, Justin. Fucking Mima's rolling over in her urn. Her cardboard box in her potter's field, you cheap fuck.
Yeah, because if you're doing this, you definitely can't afford a casket.
I'll be honest with you. I'm kind of retarded.
My comment is I'm glad they kept the head refrigerated. Those things spoil quicker than cauliflower. Flour? I don't know how the fuck any of these. Oh, I spelled cauliflower right. I spelled refrigerated wrong. Because I am what you call clinically retarded. They spoil clinically quicker than cauliflower. Not that anyone on this fucking website has ever gotten anywhere near a vegetable. Vegetable aside from Terry Schiavo. Impersonator aunt. No, not What, nothing, Jables, really?
Nothing. You got nothing.
Fuck you, piece of shit.
I wasn't really paying attention. I'm sorry.
Oh, what? No, it's just a Mustang Patriot comment. I'm glad they kept the head. Glad I kept the head refrigerated. Those things spoil quicker than cauliflower. Not that anyone on this website has ever gotten anywhere near a vegetable aside from their Terry Schiavo impersonator aunt. There we go.
Okay. Yeah.
All life is sacred. It's a dated joke, but it still works. Next up, Takeshi6969 gets green light to shoot music video in his own backyard. There's no justice. Wait a second. Hang on. They let him out of prison because of coronavirus, right?
I think so.
Why the fuck has he not been murdered yet? I'm pretty sure like baller ass fucking hood kids, fucking corner boys and shit, whatever they call them these days, G boys, dope boys, fucking the the motherfuckers he ratted out. Do you think they're staying at home? It's like, man, I can't wait. I'm gonna go kill that motherfucker. Except, I don't want to go spreading the COVID around.
He's got quite a bit of money. He's been hiring round the clock security.
Yo, gonna yo, we sending Snoochie Boochie up to 6ix9ine's crib. Oh, Snoochie Boochie, what he gonna do? He gonna cough on motherfucker. Oh shit, son. Gonna go give that motherfucker that Rona. And then he gonna shoot him in the face. He gonna die with that Rona shit. And they'll say in the press, the media, them Democrats gonna say Takeshi69 died of complications resulting from coronavirus 9mm bullets. And then I'm gonna go back to Satsu Undersub, and I'm gonna say, you were right. So yeah, that's picture him in his backyard there. That's basically it. Look, Britney Spears. Oops, I burned down my gym. I raised a small army. Got elected czar. All right. These guys did it right. These two lads, these absolute mad lads. They got stuck in a bar. So, yeah, Dom Townsend and Steve Pond, the blackest motherfuckers in Devonshire, share an apartment above the Prince in North London. Have been passing the time taking on each other at pub games and a few cold pints. Imagine you're the British version of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. And you have to quarantine in and above your own bar.
Yeah.
Pinky's up to these two.
Terrible.
These fucking lads, they cracked the fucking code. Yes, thank you, White Skin. That was the first thing I thought. Is they went down to grab a pint at the Winchester and wait for the whole thing to blow over. And I bet you, I haven't read the article. I bet you it's in here. You know it's in here. Come on. I'm not even looking. Oh wait, hang on. Is this like a blossoming romance? Hang on.
Wait,
So
no,
inside
they don't. They don't own this. They just live above it.
So they just go downstairs.
If that's I think they just went downstairs. That's what I'm getting from this. Hold on. You got
all right, yeah. I'm just gonna read it
really quickly as you scrolled, but
yeah. Inside the Stoke Newington pub, chairs turned upside down on tables as all British bars remain closed as part of blah blah blah. There are also blackboards advertising sporting events that had long since been canceled. Thank you for setting the mood. I'm not trying to learn how to make a focaccia. Dom, 29, who is the pub's assistant manager, said, I moved in at just a couple months before the lockdown, which has worked out well considering. I would agree, sir. The flatmates have been enjoying their own crazy golf course on the wooden floor and cooking barbecues on the roof when the weather allows. Jesus Christ, I'm jealous.
Oh, okay. So there was a dude already living there. Assistant manager moved into the apartment above, close to work. Yeah. And they've just become friends. And he's like, I'm assistant manager. Let's just have some beers.
We've ended up as friends. It's been nice. We can't complain. We've got fresh beer on tap. In a sign of the times, hand sanitizer sits next to the pint glasses. 39-year-old Steve, for him, the coronavirus outbreak was a major worry, but now he didn't really give a shit, 'cause even though he's got a lung condition, he's got a fucking pub to live in. Let's see. For all those taking advantage of the situation, they are looking forward to seeing the pub serving customers again. I think you realize a lot of superficial stuff now doesn't matter as much. That's true, Steve/Dom, whoever you are. That's true. Just why we're all getting fat and we're still gonna fuck each other when this is all over. It's gonna be a great thing. 2021 will be the year of lowered expectations, and we will have such wonderful times as long as we keep our eyes closed. So this guy decided he really needed to be in the Guinness Book of World Records, so he took 43 wet sponges to his face.
That's it.
Hey there, folks. It's David Rush.
Every time. Go on. Continue.
Hey there, folks. It's David Rush here with Jonathan H. Hit me with a lawsuit. Hit me with a sponge. I don't care, Hannon.
Keep talking. She needs help with the compost here. Go on.
This week's record attempt.
Oh, this is fucking riveting.
Most throws of a wet sponge in 30 seconds. 3 meters.
This is
Whoa!
what you get for always calling me by the wrong name.
I can throw sponges back now. I guess I'm gonna do the rest of this myself. Sponge throws in 3 meters away. They gotta be full hits in the face. And so just there, you've witnessed exactly 0. They counted. On the one we just did, Jonathan threw 50.
Yeah, you lost me on that one, dude. I really don't give a fuck. So congratulations, you made it into the Guinness Book of World Records. Oh wait, he lives in Idaho.
By taking 43 wet sponges to the face within 30 seconds. That's all.
Well, it's his children and his children's children and his children's children's children. I mean, because keep in mind, it's Idaho. And that's like going to be the kind of thing it's going to be like, well, my granddaddy took 43 wet sponges to the face in 30 seconds. Well, shit, can I marry into that family? No, you ain't related. Not going to happen.
I was once training for the Guinness World Record of most high fives within a 24-hour period, and my training partner tore the cartilage in his chest after like 4 hours. That's a true story.
Oh, we got one more before we jump into that shit.
The dumb shit you do when you're stoned.
Cigarette. This one, not funny news, but I think it's good news. Andrew Yang sues over New York's canceled presidential primary. Yang Gang represents. I like this guy the more he's not running for president. I liked him when he was in the race, but I like him more now because he's like, I don't give a fuck. I still got all eyes on me. I got all this money, And I'm smarter than these motherfuckers.
Yeah. All y'all motherfuckers are fucking up.
I'm gonna get Andrew Yang on this show somehow. Watch. We're gonna be like, how the fuck did you do that, Nick? I'm like, well, I just convinced him that we're living in the end times, and because the first shall be last and the last shall be first, I've been last for a long time. So hey, you wanna come do a show? It worked, because he's a good Christian. Yeah, Yang now a CNN contributor. Boo. Filed a suit Tuesday alongside seven New York residents who had planned to serve as his delegates at the Democratic convention. Sue them for everything. Sue them for breach of contract. Sue them for violating their marriage vows, infidelity. I don't fucking care. Just sue the shit out of New York, because I want this motherfucker to burn to the ground. So let's find out.
Showing that video.
Oh, is it? Oh, of course it is. Thank you, OBS. Well, it's okay. It's just a picture of Andrew Yang. I know you guys love the sight of Andrew Yang, though, so sorry I kept you waiting and dry.
I love how he kept making the joke that he's Asian. He's really good at math. Like, I thought that was the funniest shit.
You know, I think that was a kind of slight, though. I think it was like, I'm Asian and good at math. You can laugh at that joke, but you can't tell it.
Yeah.
That's how, like, even the
when
wokesters...
Shane Gillis got in trouble, he was like, it's fine, it's a joke. Shane, you want to talk to me about it? When really he's just saying, it's fine. I don't really give a shit. I'm just extending my hand as an Asian.
Yeah, I've, you know, oh, Jesus Christ. He's like, I spent entirely too much time working to get degrees, build businesses, live my life, and be successful. Give a fuck about your joke. But yeah, no, we're gonna make Joe Biden president. And he's like, I remember when Steamboat Willie came out. Did you know he's supposed to be a Negro, that mouse? He was originally a Negro mouse. Can you believe it? It's amazing.
He stole that boat and then patted down my hairy legs.
Stole that boat and patted down my hairy legs. And when the cops shot him dead and discovered he was only 14 and not carrying a weapon, I decided to pardon those cops. Because, well, why not? Back in my day, Klan rallies were just how we got things done around town. It's like he's the only motherfucker on earth who could read, like, Go Fetch a Watchman, you know, the sequel to, Joe Biden is probably one of the few people outside of, like, Lindsey Graham. Lindsey Graham's just wistful. Joe Biden's like, I remember those good old days. I remember one time.
Corn pop.
This guy Corn Pop. He's a real bad dude. He came swinging his chain, but I had 4 years of jazz tap, and I was able to get him and his whole gang to sashay out of there. Wait a thing. They might be thinking of...
I remember back in the day, he used to bang street racers against the curb to dull them up. And he'd put them in rain buckets and let them rust.
I went and saw West Side Story. When I saw West Side Story the first time, I was thinking to myself, I remember before we even had West was in a direction when I was young. Then somebody said, what's over there? And I said, West. And everyone gave me a big pat on the back and patted my leg hair. That's how we got California. I watched The Revenant.
I think of Joe Biden. Every time I think of Joe Biden, I get that hairy leg song stuck in my head.
Thought I was watching The Revenant. There's that one scene where the bear attacks the smaller man. Turns out that was John Goodman. I was watching The Big Lebowski. Amazing film. It's like, I would love it if we were all actually just like, none of us are real, right? Joe Biden's the only real consciousness or entity in the universe. In this universe. And we're all just very elaborate figments of his dementia-riddled imagination, thinking that I could have been president. Like, tomorrow we're all going to wake up and we're all going to be supporting Joe Biden, the astronaut. It's like... There you guys go. Well, look for my Joe Biden election fan fiction coming to Kindle probably in about a week from now. I ain't got nothing to do, and neither do
Dude, he's not winning. His wife came out and spoke for him one day. Like,
you. It's like Joseph can't come out and play today.
yeah, pretty much. But here's what he wanted me to tell you guys.
He thinks you're all just really swell. He insists that I use that word.
And he's hoping that you use good shampoo.
Now, he's still planning on campaigning for president, so well, you guys have seen Oh Brother Where Art Thou, right? It's kind of going to be like that. So, hope you're all ready. It's like, oh, well, that's a fucked up thing though too. Like politicians in American history, like they were always struggling because they had like clan and racist connections, and now all of them are just rapists. It's a weird trade-off to go from like, well, I'm a racist to a rapist. It's like, what did you do? Well, I swapped out a consonant. What do you want from me? I grew up on
Swap out
tobacco
a
money.
consonant without consent.
Yeah, it was not a consensual consonant. And I'm so old, I'm incontinent. MC Joe Biden coming to the Palladium very soon. Well, all right, let's get to what these people paid for. Y'all paid some serious dollar bills, y'all. Oh, I'm never doing that again. What the fuck? That's the wrong window, you cunt. There we go. That's the right window, you cunt. So we're going to do a little transition. Let's see what this fucking is. This is from, who's this from? It's from Y2KNW. This is what $1.34 apparently buys you.
It's nighttime in a kitchen just like yours. All is quiet. Or is it? The North American house hippo is found throughout Canada and the eastern United States. House hippos are very timid creatures and are rarely seen, but they will defend their territory if provoked. They come out at night to search for food, water, and materials for their nests. The favorite foods of the house hippo are chips, raisins, and the crumbs from peanut butter on toast. They build their nests in bedroom closets, using lost mittens, dryer lint, and bits of string. The nests have to be very soft and warm. House hippos sleep about 16 hours a day.
That looked really real, but you knew it couldn't be true, didn't you? That's why it's good to think about what you're watching on TV and ask questions, kind of like you just did. A message from Concerned Children's Advertisers.
That was fascinating. Whoa, wait,
Okay.
That was an actual commercial on TV?
Commercial? Yeah, on actual
No
TV.
shit, really?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. That was probably Canadian.
Yeah.
Okay. They also had that Dumb Ways to Die commercial, and they made a game out of it.
See, when I was looking at it, Marcel, the shell with shoes on. You know that one?
Wait, what? Oh,
Have
maybe.
you ever seen Marcel, the shell with shoes on? All right, it's from it's 9 years ago. Okay, it's still alive. That's part 1. Yeah, here.
My name is Marshall. Oh no, that's not the first time I've done that. My name is Marcel, and I'm partially a shell, as you can see on my body, but I also have shoes and a face, so I like that about myself, and I like myself, and I have a lot of other good qualities as well. I know how it looks in here, but it's not always so messy, but I didn't know that you were going to have a camera, and I wish that you had said that you were going to be here today, because I didn't clean up. I invited some friends from upstate to come and eat salad, so that's just how it looks right now. Guess what I wear as a hat?
What?
A lentil. One time I nibbled on a piece of cheese and my cholesterol went up to 900. Guess what I used to tie my skis to my car?
What?
A hair. Guess what my skis are?
What?
Toenails from a man. Do you want to see me talk on the
I'll
phone?
be honest with you.
You've seriously never seen this before?
I'm kind of retarded.
No, I've never seen this before.
Oh, my brother
It
showed
reminds
this to
me
me
of,
years ago.
It reminds me of that cute spider thing, but way funnier.
This came before then. I forget who it was.
Yeah.
This is an SNL cast member who did this. I think this might have been an SNL sketch. But also it was really handy timing because it allowed me to like pause it before YouTube picked up on the Poppy Crike thing. You know, in 1950 from Dina sending you some green from Alaska might not be the fun kind, but it helps. It certainly does. Also, I get what you're saying, Dina, because you're saying, like, I could use some weed. And it's normally true. But I have weed. So that's good.
Sure.
Hello, this is me. What? Yeah. Yeah, I did. Oh, yeah. Well, I could do it. Yes. What? It would be my pleasure. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I saw it. I forgot to write a note. Thank you so much. Guess what I use as a beanbag chair?
What?
A raisin. Guess what I do for adventure?
What?
I hang glide on a Dorito. Guess what I use as a pen?
What?
I use a pen, but it takes the whole family. I'm afraid to drink soda because I'm afraid the bubbles will make me float up onto the ceiling. Okay. My one regret in life is that
Yeah, it's
I'll
Jenny
never
Slate.
have a dog. But sometimes I tie a hair to a
That is Jenny Slate, who, by the way, I learned by watching the Chipmunks movie Chipwrecked, which she was in.
Oh, why?
Because I have a child. It's not like I sat
Okay,
down
yeah,
the same
that's
way we watched Sonic. I wasn't like, well, maybe this will be good. No. And guess what?
We had
It
no
was.
expectations of Sonic being good.
No,
Well-
I know. See, that's the thing is, as a parent, you train yourself for that kind of shit because I didn't expect the Chipmunks movie Chipwrecked to be good, and it wasn't. But Jenny Slate wears basically Daisy Dukes throughout that entire thing, and then gets soaked with like fake movie rain, which is partially oily, so that it looks like that girl has amazing legs. Holy shit! Jenny Slate in a fucking heartbeat, especially because like she's funnier than anyone else I know.
a piece of lint and I drag it around. Come, I love you. Come with me. Come. One time I smelled the smell from an old tennis sneaker and it knocked me right out. One time I looked at a diamond and it gave me a sunburn. His name is Alan. Guess where I found him?
Where?
Under a tooth. Well, you know what they say.
What?
Lint is a shell's best friend. Do you want to watch me try to lift this?
Sure.
Alright. No, I can't lift anything up at all. Sometimes people say that my head is too big for my body, and then I say, compared to what? Brother once got in a fight with someone else, and guess how he killed him?
No.
He impaled him on the brush.
So it's very violent.
We won't fight unless we're provoked. There.
So yeah, I don't know why, but House Hippo reminded me of that. And apparently there's a whole series that Jenny's done. I think there's 3 episodes of Marcel the Shell with shoes on. So cheers, 3 cheers for Jenny Slate being hot and hilarious. Two things I will never be nor be close to. Okay.
Well, it is what it is.
All right, well, because Larry's given us the big, like, the meaty fucking chunk of things. By the way, where the fuck are you people? There's a whole Discord you can be funneling into right now, and you have the fucking chance to hang out with me and Jables and listen. I mean, I'm not even making you pay for it. You're not gonna. There's no stimulus money in it for you if you try. But my point is that like this is your opportunity. You could be like in the media. This is like being on TV, except it's on the internet. And you all know what this. Where the fuck? Seriously, I'm gonna.
It's more like being on the radio with the screen in front of you.
Exactly. It's like being on the radio with screen and a camera in front of me when I'm on the radio. I'm like Christian Slater from Pirate Radio. Whatever the fuck's that.
It's like you're hosting a prank TV show where we're actually a radio station and you're calling us. And
exactly. Yeah.
I was going with that. I lost it.
Yeah. No, it's exactly like that thing. I'm gonna play this shit from Anime Moon. Honestly, just to get out of the way, because we all know what it is. We all know what it is. I love you, Anime Moon, but oh god, pump up the volume. Yes, that was it. Y2KW. Thank you. Yes, that was it. Pump up the volume. I actually saw that for the first time in 2009. After having sex with that very same redhead I mentioned earlier in the show. Not to be confused with the little one who left me because she wanted a guy in his 50s to put ice cubes up her ass because it made her feel degraded, and she really just would watch Tinder porn all day and say, I want to be that. And I'm like, why am I with you? And then we'd go home and have sex, and I'd be like, oh, that's why. See? Anyway.
Oh god!
What the hell just happened? That's Shaggy.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna play this I'm gonna play this thing in its entirety. By the way, that way the people from SNL can like fight with these people and ask themselves if it's really worth it to get the ad revenue.
That punch! It was so fast! I couldn't even see it with my own eyes! What can I even do?
Boy, you're fucked, dude!
Not a bad line. Not a bad line. And yes, that's me audibly sighing. I'm audibly sighing. Yes.
God damn it! He's a cheap budget increase! He's fucking gorgeous! The hell do I do now?
You're trash, man! And I'm a shark! And who are you supposed to be, man?
My name is Shallon. I'm the serious character on the show.
Are you gonna come at me? Or should I come to you, man?
What is this energy I'm feeling? My shark senses are going crazy.
Show me what you got, man!
Fine, you brought this upon yourself. Behold, my armored shark form! It's over, Shaggy. Not only do I have my shark suit at full power, but now I have the fucking drip on my side as well.
Like, no, dude.
Wait, did you just say I've got the fucking drip on my side? Now Jables, he's busy going to getting his own drip. Is that a cocaine reference? This is a family show, Anime Moon. And if this shark's just like getting that cocaine drip and that's what's keeping him fucking...
I'm kind of retarded.
I'm good.
You bastard! That was my favorite shark suit!
Does it really matter, man? Pretty soon you and your friends will all die. Now you've wasted enough of my time with your shenanigans, dude. It's time to die, man! Is this your trump card? Ultra Instinct, dude! You don't stand a chance, man!
Dedication on my part.
See about that.
No god. Oh, thank fuck. Alright, that was... Yeah, it's 200,000 views since 6 days ago. I'm kind of doing something wrong. Here. I mean, there's a lot of effort put into that. I think maybe that's where it starts. It's with the effort. I'm not really good with, effort, It's never been my thing. But now we're moving on to the movements, to the glorious additions, to the offerings of his most sacred of Kubiaks, his most holy of Larrys, his most Belgian waffle-fried, tourniquet-laden, syrupy goodness that is Larry Kubiak and his fucking weed metal. And this was well purchased, too. It was a really hefty thing. Hefty. I wasn't picking my nose on camera, Ben, is what you mean. Ow. So, how's everyone doing now? Is everyone good? Everyone feeling okay? Goddamn, how did I not get a fucking... The stream didn't even get suspended from that. It was great. Yeah, it was a cigarette. It was fucking pure tobacco. Jables is now Oh, there he is. I was thinking, like, he got stage fright all of a sudden. Oh my god, I realized I've got a larger audience.
Smoking.
Yeah, no. You know, it's funny because, like, I smoked that one cigarette inside, and then I smoked the other one that I smoked outside, and I'm like, what is my chest? Wait, no, it's not that thing. It's that other stupid thing I got today. You know, I blame fucking Doug Benson, honestly. I was doing so good, and I'm like, yeah, you know what? Smoking's a dumb fucking idea. I should stop. I've got my vape, and it's fine. I can get my nicotine. I'm cutting down on nicotine. And he's like, yeah, fucking smoking's great. I'm like, it really is. That's the worst. That's the worst fucking part of the whole thing, right? Worst fucking part of the whole thing. It's just, like, it's not even, it's like, you know, smoking is bad, but it's also wonderful. You know? Just a really bad way. That's what it is. No, I think that's how we need to start, like, smoking. It's wonderful, but in the worst of ways. So people like, I'm high on life. I'm like, I'm high on a bunch of other shit. So they're like, hey, you can get better. Oh, no, I doubt it. I doubt it. But yeah, well, nicotine. I don't see. Ben's saying in the chat, nicotine is a cure against life. No, nicotine is not what kills you. Nicotine's wonderful. Nicotine's a wonderful synaptic
nicotine is actually relatively harmless.
Yeah, I mean, it's super addictive. That's the problem. But when you get a nicotine rush outside of just satiating your addiction, that's why, like, when I write, for instance, and that's why writers in general are chain smokers. When I used to sit at my desk and write and smoke indoors, holy shit, I'd feel like such a piece of shit. I'd be like, fuck yeah, 12,000 words. And I'd like go to look at my pack of cigarettes and there'd be one, and I'm like, well, I remember buying this. Oh no. What have I done? Uh-oh. And then I started doing YouTube, and everyone's like, I love the sound of your voice. I'm like, yeah, it was well earned with whiskey and cigarettes. You're welcome.
Yeah, I need to start drinking more whiskey. I got the cigarettes.
It gives you. No, yeah, whiskey and cigarettes. That's where you get that Tom Waits, baby. I'm coming for you, Mr. Pocket. Like, I could sing Tom Waits, only because it's not singing. It's just finding a gravelly octave. And it's beautiful. Yeah. It's beautiful. And I'm not taking away from Tom Waits, because I love Tom Waits. One of my favorite all-time acts. But I don't know if you can call that singing. More like howling. Coming for you, Mr. Pocket. So, I'm going to remake Coffee and Cigarettes. No, mine's going to be box wine and vape juice. God, the gayest remake
box
ever.
Wine and vape juice.
Fucking
no, dude. Do White Claws and vape juice.
White Claw and Jules. White Claws and Jules. Jim Jarmusch, I'm fucking coming for you. I hope you're ready. You got Iggy Pop? Oh, good for you. I'm gonna get Takeshi 6ix9ine. He's apparently available again. Put Takeshi 6ix9ine across the table from fucking Ice-T. That's a conversation I would sit to watch. I mean, like, how did you get Ice-T to this movie?
Both Ice-T and Ice Cube.
No, Ice Cube has never communicated with me via Twitter. That's my mark for what makes a celebrity a human being. No, I shut Ice-T down on guns one time, and he's like, oh, you're right. I was like, damn. Because he's showing off this like shitty like Uzi like mini. It's basically like a Mac 10. And like he's like, I still rock guns. So like I sent a picture of my Desert Eagle. I'm like, if you're gonna buy Israeli firearms, at least buy ones that work. He's like, no doubt. Yeah, no. Ice-T is the man. He will be on this show someday. You guys just need to bother him. I keep trying to get this done. Bo of the Fifth Column was like, who would be a funny and informative humorist to have on a stream with me and this more famous person? And I'm like, I'm available. Literally,
Yeah.
'cause nobody invites me to fuck. When I got that invite from Pimp Monk today to be on the show on his show on Monday, I'm like, I forgot what that feels like. Shit. Then again, the Geek Room had me on like a couple weeks ago, and I'm like, oh, I don't think I've done this show before. Like, nah, you've done it twice before. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take your word for it. It's not that I forget the show, I just forget a lot of shit, which is why I stopped trying to number these shows. I don't know if anyone noticed. I'm no longer numbering the shows. I'm just putting date stamps in the titles. Just because I can't keep track of that shit.
Well, there's three numberings you have to keep track of now. Not worth it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, also keep in mind, like, you know, this show is very topical. I mean, I'm like fucking Larry King over here, and you know, interviewing the same people over and 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 over again. But it's fine. But no, I mean, so it's important. Like when they go through the records of this show, when they you know, they look at some kid's gonna be sitting in the far-flung future after like my entire lineage is dead. He's gonna be sitting in the Library of Congress, bringing up holograms of this fucking the series, and he's gonna get really into it. And he's gonna be like, "What happened around the coronavirus? This is when the real serious news is." And boom, boom. That's how we fucking know. That's how we know without a doubt that me switching from numbers to dates was important, because you can't Here's the thing. Well, hey, here's the thing. Joe Rogan, Drunken Peasants. Who else does numbers? I saw one other thing, but you know, we all do numbers. People who do numbers, yeah. You know what? You're gonna have a fucking bitch of a time finding out what that's about, because you're gonna have to read the description, and who does that?
Also, Larry, I got something. Okay, it's not the wrong date format. The reason why we do the month first is because we organize by month, and then you can narrow it down by day, as opposed to looking through all the days and then trying to find the month.
Well, the thing is you got to keep in mind is like they speak Moon Man in other countries, you know, like Belgian, which is, you know, and like French, Spanish, all these made up languages, you know. It's all just made up languages. They're all based on just trying to be English. This isn't the Bible, guys. You can go check it out. But well, I mean, so I would say that today is April 29th, 2020. So it's like, this is what part of the year it is, the specific time in that year, and here's the year that it was in. But they're like, it is 29th of April in the year 2020. Now, the real galaxy brain way to say a date, and you should translate it literally from my perfect English, which is the original language as given to us by Jesus, is to say, it is 2020 on the month of April, of which it is the 29th day. In that exact thing. Now, you say that in French, and somebody is going to have a wet vagina.
Wait, I thought it would be more like it is the 29th of April in the year of our Lord 2020.
Are you speaking French now?
Oh, no.
I didn't understand a word you just said. But that's okay, because really... There's only one time. There's only one true time, right? And it is now. See? I just blew your mind. Thank you all for coming through to my Alan Watts TED Talk about why Belgians are wrong about how the calendar works. My assistant Jables will explain further why everyone else is wrong, and then we'll resume saying that the metric system is a bunch of bullshit. So, let's take a look here Oh, fuck.
Yeah. How can you get good at math if everything adds up evenly?
Has
Fuck
Ass
you
Harp
guys.
been on this show before?
That's who?
Ass Harp.
Ass Harp?
Hmm.
I know who they are from the YouTube chat, but I don't think so.
Well, then this is a new person who's not been on this chat that I remember. Then again, you could have been on Monday. Can't say I'm really aware of time.
No, wasn't on Monday.
And that's why I say the dates differently than Belgians do.
Hey, Aish from YouTube. Undeafen
Aish.
yourself.
Oh, wait, hang on. It's going to take like 9.5 minutes. I love that the delay from OBS to YouTube comes out to be like the same amount of time it takes light to reach the Earth from the sun.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Well, like, because Twitch refuses to let me turn down the quality. I'm generally watching the YouTube
Jables, you couldn't turn
the
the
YouTube
quality
video,
of-
and then
I was about to say you couldn't turn the quality of your show down if you tried, bucko. But, okay.
Oh, trust me.
It's like, oh, I can do that. No. You could also go like, I've seen you do it. I've learned from the master. I know exactly how to tank a show.
Yeah, you know how I get on whiskey after that one time.
Oh, you know. Yeah. Shit, I started this show on one. It's like, hey, ass harp.
That is, I think Jables did that to my name.
Oh, was it a wonderful
No, I didn't
addition,
do
ass
that.
harp? Oh, somebody else did.
There are lots of other people that can. Yeah, it was Grid.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Anybody who might be actually new to the show, and especially if you haven't joined the Discord yet, you really should, but you need to be aware that there are levels and degrees of power that have been afforded to people at random. None of them are complete except for Jables and myself, neither of whom I don't think we really do. I know I don't do anything in that Discord. You run it.
I never change people's nicknames. I leave it for for the nameless ones.
Yeah, there's a whole squad of people who have the power to do nothing other than change your name. That's their admin power. It's like Power Rangers, basically. We got to come up with more of these things.
Yeah.
Color code them better. But yeah, if you jump in, you will be assigned a prison nickname really quick, and we need to come up with hang on. We need to come up with you can do custom emojis in Discord, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to get Caffeine Tweaker. She's going to make me one of someone holding a pocket. And so we're going to start assigning those. Sorry, Ass Harp, you were saying. I love just saying that now.
You should hear the sound it makes when I play it. The ass art. I mean.
Okay, hang on. No. We need a bit of silence because that's actually I'm counting on Crab's gonna clip that from Twitch. I'm gonna assign the audio to a different video and I'm posting that to the Pornhub channel. Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
Ass Harp. Actually, I'm just gonna title it Ass Harp. I'm actually going to make some art for Pornhub. I've been so slack. I've only made 3 or 4 videos for YouTube this month, but the first thing I'm doing in the beginning of May is making a shit post for Pornhub and charging it to Patreon. So, Assharp, how's you were saying
best people do.
It's been wonderful, yes? You enjoying quarantine?
Oh, it's like normal life for me, really, because I'm a chronic pain sufferer, so I don't get much.
See, damn it! See, I need to stop. I was about to make one of a series of decent jokes about how I am the exact same thing. I could have gone because I do the show or that I'm on Twitter, but then I realized that it just wasn't right because I spent way too much time thinking about. No. The problem is I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I'm saying I spent too much time thinking about it and ruined the moment. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry for ruining the moment in which I could minimize your pain by making a joke out of it. I owe you. That's why I'm putting you on porn. That's why I'm putting you on Pornhub with a much longer clip.
Maybe I should leave?
No.
No,
Not at all.
No.
Okay.
Here's another thing you can. Well, here's another safe thing you can count on: is anytime that I come up with a plan of something I think would be funny to do later, and everyone can attest to this, I never do it.
Oh, that sounds like me too.
Nick, I've been putting reminders for you.
Yeah, no, I'm sure.
Click on
No, I know. I'm sure you do. I haven't seen them, but not because anything you did wrong.
Yeah, you're just not looking at the channel where they're at.
The one that I made for that specific purpose. Yes. But AssHarp is the same way. AssHarp, do you ever ask someone to remind you of something and then they remind you of it and you don't care?
Yes.
You are in the right place.
Like the reason to live. It's like, remind me again? And then they tell me and then I don't care.
Well, all right, so I don't believe we've spoken, have we?
No.
Okay. So have you heard then of what is sort of the generally accepted philosophy around here of living out of spite?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Definitely.
Yeah, so the whole the universe is an absolute cunt. Nothing but a giant pain in the ass, never particularly kind, right? And it's gonna kill you one day anyway. Fuck doing that thing's work for it. Live out of spite. And then when you meet people who hate you too, if you get people who are in your way, or people in the government and shit, whoever they might be, they're cunts too. They'd rather you weren't be around too. For that reason, you need to stick around as long as you possibly can. It's the philosophy of life out of spite.
That is very true.
I actually told my therapist that when I was when I was at a really low point.
Yeah.
Oh no! He found it really amusing and was kind of confused, and I could see this conflict because the clinical side is thinking that's not a good reason to not kill yourself, but then the rational human side of him is clearly saying any reason not to kill yourself is a good reason not to kill yourself, unless it's revenge or But in this case, it's revenge on the universe and everyone you don't like, by remaining that blister, on the thumb, that rough spot on the roof of the mouth, just sticking around as long as you can. And that's why you can't kill yourself, AssHarp. You just need to share your pain.
Kill myself.
Oh, okay. In that case, go a step further and share your pain with the world.
If I could, I would, but yeah.
Ever since I was a little girl, I wanted to be a Batman villain with an interesting backstory.
A super villain, yeah.
I love the kind of audience that we attract here. I'd love to burn the world, but most of it's really damp. Oh, well, it's very moist. Have you ever tried to set a rainforest on fire? It's an absolute pain in the ass.
Seems to be going pretty well last year, at least.
Yeah.
No, but I live in England and it's pretty damp here, so...
It's pretty... I know, burning that miserable place to the ground. There's a reason you guys are depressed. You're like, I wish it all fucking burned down. And you go outside like, nothing can burn. I haven't seen a campfire outside of a fucking YouTube video in ages.
That's very true.
It's too lush green. What's with all the moss? It's too dense. It doesn't burn.
It's the worst thing, trying to be suicidal and being a real patriot. Went out to those white cliffs, thought it'd be romantic, throw myself off and die that way, but then I just get feeling bad because my body washed up against them, there'd be a red stain on them.
Well, we did have the Great Fire of London, didn't we?
Yeah, how did you manage that? And how does it? Yeah, it's like it's supposed to be covered. Your toxic air quality should have choked it out with the fog.
It was a long time ago. I think it started in a pie shop or something.
Yeah, but most things were made out of stone in the first place.
Yeah.
Like, it's really impressive. I do have to say.
I mean, when Chicago...
No, a lot of wooden framed houses still then in England. And things like horsehair plaster, which is quite flammable, and thatched roofs, thatching, you know.
Did you were there like the volunteer firefighter gangs that we had here in the US back then?
I don't know. I assume there were.
Well, I mean, so you know, like here, like if you watch the movie Gangs of New York, the whole thing about like the two fire crews just letting a house burn while they brawl, that was absolutely something that happened a lot here. Fire crews for the longest time were just like these. It was a libertarian's wet dream. And it's just like, oh, I signed up for the fire crew. We're just got to beat the shit out of the other ones.
Plaque on the house, didn't they? So they know which one you were.
Yeah.
That you were assigned to.
That's
I don't
fine.
know.
All right, well, we're gonna drag. You're new here, so you get to hang out. I'm gonna drag someone in here. This is gonna be one of those longer nights, I suppose. You can leave whenever you need to set London on fire, though. I don't want to keep you from such important work.
Well, it's a pretty long walk.
Stop the ass kissing with you.
Oh, we got Dragon's Breath in here now too. Say hello to Dragon's Breath.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh wait, it's the wrong one. That's the right one. There we go. Yeah. Oh wow, you guys are hitting off like gangbusters. This is amazing. I mean, shit. It's like Cagney and Lacey up in this bitch. How's it going, Commander Chaos?
Good. Hanging with the wife. She's sitting next to me watching.
Approving or disapproving?
Are you approving or disapproving? She said she's not paying attention.
I need validation, not neutrality. Fuck.
Okay, dating. You're beautiful. You're smart.
No, this is too much. Now it's just patronization. I feel even worse. Oh my god. I need to finish this cigarette now.
It's all right. We're drinking mango White Claw and rum chata.
Oh my god, you were so close to my... Never mind. White Claw.
I have a Juul.
I dare you to throw back 2 White Claws and then eat clam chowder out of a can. Oh, no, I don't dare you. That's don't do that.
Please don't.
It would be fizzy chowder and it would burn.
It's gross.
So gross.
You'd be spitting corrosive chemicals like the Queen Alien from that Sigourney Weaver movie. Ghostbusters. Be fucked up. My god, I did a whole digital dice roll for this. Jables is like, I'm gonna fuck off and smoke, and Ass Harp's like, I'm gonna fuck off and smoke too. I'm just gonna leave him with these very judgmental lesbians. Fuck, what do I do?
Hey man, I'm not judgmental.
Well, but your wife clearly is.
I love everybody.
She took all those extra steps to like assure me that she had no opinion of my show to avoid telling me what she really thinks, which is that she'd rather be watching Fallon.
No, thank you.
No, watch the show.
We got a dirty kid.
That was quite naturally a fucking absolute lie though, because no one would ever prefer to watch Fallon over anything.
I'm sorry, Nick. Were you saying something to me? I did fuck off for a second so you could talk to the guests.
Oh no, I only have one guest. Assharp decided to fuck off and go make a quiche, and then you went to smoke, I'm guessing. And then I'm sitting here with Commander Chaos, and her wife is judging me very harshly, neutrally, in that I can read between the lines. And
her wife does that.
Yeah, I know. And then I'm feeling, you know what? I'm left feeling like Craig Kilborn when they tried to start the Daily Show, because it wasn't his fault it sucked. He was just bad at it, and the production sucked. Wait, that's all my fault. But you see what I'm saying?
By the way, it's not a wife; it's a whiff.
It is whiff.
It is whiff.
Whiff.
Jables got it right.
It's whiff.
Is Jables your favorite?
Jables.
Whiff.
He's my alien counterpart.
Oh, Ben's your favorite.
I'm gonna rename him benzodiazepine.
Ben's not in the Discord.
What, he left? Ben, you left the Discord? Let's not do
sent
this.
you a DM, Nick.
Okay. Well, I was busy poorly producing a terrible late night show, Jables. I don't have time to read every one of your love notes. Although they are very sweet.
I can't text you anymore, so like.
No, you can. They turned my phone back on. Did you not get that bit? No, you did. Well, I told you the bit, so now you know it. I don't need to text you anymore. In fact, I think maybe
Ben says
I won't.
hi.
Benzo, hi?
Ben said hi to Whiff in the chat.
All I'm hearing is Ben. I think I'm... I need some benzos.
Ben for the win.
I think you're high on benzos.
I think I'm just actually been drinking box wine all afternoon. But now it's not a problem because all of the sober people are doing worse than I'm doing.
I've been smoking inert plant matter.
Has anyone's smoking habits gotten worse? And I mean cigarettes if you smoke tobacco.
Oh, that 2 weeks that I was off, I was smoking like a pack and a half to 2 packs a day out of just boredom.
When I was at school, I would smoke 2 packs a day. But now that I'm home, I don't smoke as much.
I got a pack today, and I felt like such a failure. Again, though, I blame Doug Stanhope. He reminded me that, like, quitting smoking isn't hard just because it's addiction. It's also because smoking is really nice. It sucks because it makes you smell like shit, and it tastes like shit, and everything you eat tastes like shit, and everything you own smells like shit, and it's a bad habit, and it kills you. Least of the problems, but it's also really nice to just have a cigarette. Yeah, I want a cigarette now. Shit. All right, Jables, can you hold the show while I finish half of this butt?
Sure, yeah. I'm not entirely sure how I will, but I'll figure it out.
I love the confidence, Jables. I'll be back in just a few puffs.
So, dirty kid, have you become a dirty man yet? Too personal? Okay, assheart. Somebody, come on.
What?
Dirty kid, have you become a dirty man yet? Okay, nothing. All right.
I
Wow.
thought it was funny. Yeah.
Whiff was laughing.
Yeah.
Have you become a dirty goat yet?
That is all it took. Oh.
Pour me some wine.
Oh yeah, because you got those Mark 72s, don't you?
Yeah, I love those things. I bought I swear to Christ, every time I go and get the Marlboro 72s, I remark to myself, like, I love the fact that I think I'm smoking less cigarettes. It's like, yeah, you are. But it costs the same. You're a fucking idiot. I'm like, yeah, give me the short ones. This is my healthy smoking option. Give me a second filter. Well, it's just the lights are just the taste too. That's the great thing. You can smoke Camel Blues. You can smoke unfiltered Lucky Strikes, right? It's like your fucking dice roll is still the same on that one. Like, do you have a history of cancer? Yeah. You sure you want these? You my fucking mother? Nah, and she died from cancer. Yeah, why are you bringing her up, asshole? Just sell me cigarettes already. And that's how my conversations with the Indian guy next door go. And then he sells me on crack pipes. I need to go back and check if they're sold out yet. I should go buy all of the crack pipes at the bodega next door and then just establish myself like a little mini market. Just walk like, yo, man, you got $1? Nah, I can sell you a crack pipe, though, for one of the dollars you got off the guy down the street, you know? That's $2 for the one with the colors.
Yeah, I remember this. I remember this weird story. This guy bought a vending machine, and there was a ghetto neighborhood that cops just didn't go to because, and
because
he just
Wesley
sold crack
Snipes owned it. Yeah. It was owned by Simon Phoenix. The goddamn bus drivers just didn't listen. Oh, it's one of the jokes I love though. Is like, so the place next door. Literally, I go there. The fucking all the dairy is expired. They've got nothing but like frozen food, but they've got this like bright glass display case full of crack pipes and crack accoutrement. And so naturally, like I went to buy beer and I ended up buying a crack pipe. And that's just not, I don't smoke crack. I just support local business. And that's why I also went out and bought
Plus
some
they
crack.
come with a rose. Or do they just sell straight crack pipes? Do
No,
they not
that's the
come with
thing.
the full rose?
No, they sell the roses. They also sell straight up crack pipes. Like, I'm surprised the box doesn't say crack pipe on the front. Like just do that, and like the crackheads would be like, oh, I don't know. Oh shit, that one's the crack pipe. Like, how do you know? It says so on the box.
No, wait. What you should do is go around to the crackheads, give them some money for their crack pipes, so that they can buy more crack, but they'll no longer have a pipe, and then turn around and sell the used crack pipes.
All right, this kind of sounds like a crack pipe hedge fund. Is that what you're talking about? Just establish a crack pipe hedge fund. No, you know what I should do is I should go around to all the crackheads and I'll be like, listen, I see you smoking crack. I know you got money for that crack. Now, all I need is $1 from you. You'll be invested in the crack pipe hedge fund. And when we reach critical mass, we will buy a crack pipe factory. All right?
Corner the market in the sale of pipes.
Yeah, just you know what I need to you know what I need to do? I need to start getting heroin gear. Like, I need to get those, like, you always see them in the movies. They get those, like, that rubber tubing that they steal from hospitals. Yeah, I need to get a bunch of those. I need to get, like, corner the market on those, buy, like, that and hypodermics. And then just go next door and be like, yeah, man, there's a whole market we could crack together, but I need to be your wholesaler on this. Are you with me here? Just like,
Ohio
cool.
has like the worst opioid epidemic, so I mean, go for it. Yeah, we'll just.
No, he'd straight up. No, well, I mean, we've got one of the worst heroin epidemics in the country, and the great thing is we still have it. And you can tell because the violent crime. We have shootings and stabbings in town. I'd say maybe 2 to 3 times a week now, and it's fun. It's a good time. It's wholesome family entertainment. But yeah, no, but it's just to become the bodega's like heroin accoutrement thing, and be like, yo, I started carrying shag carpeting and beanbag chairs. You should sell these in your shop. Get rid of all of them crackers and cereal and shit. Make room for the beanbag chairs. Like, why do I want to be selling heroin things? Well, you sell crack things, and the crack people try and smash the windows. The heroin people will just pass out. All you gotta do is put them on the sidewalk, and that's the city's problem. I like this. Okay, I'll buy.
Yeah, you just sell. Yeah, you just sell like a 6x2 rug of shag carpeting, and if they pass out on you, you just lay that out real quick. If they paid to rent the rug, and you just move them onto it. It's a public safety issue.
Got a better idea. got a better idea. Take a cherry picker, one of those hydraulic platforms. Cut a hole in the floor, cover it in that carpet, and then put the platform under there and be like, yeah, we got a train spotting motion ride if you're interested. Oh, I can see that.
You attach a drone with a little fucked up baby doll that'll fly overhead.
Fuck I want them to start making drones that are like just like the size of large spiders, and I want to be able to fly a small fleet of them with one push of a button after I've fed my friends acid.
Oh wait, have you seen the taxidermy cat drone?
Oh yeah, no, I've seen that.
Taxidermy cat drone.
I don't even know. I don't even want these things. I don't even want these things looking like bugs. I just want like little mini drones, little tiny mini drones that will just like, I'll put them on tables around shit, then I'll push a button while my friends are peeking on acid, and I'll just like fly. I'm like, what the fuck? There's a swarm of bees. No, they're not bees.
A lot of those have a shit ton of lights too. So
Yeah.
it's a...
Oh no, take the lights off. Just let them see like black things floating up and making noises, and they'll be like, "There's bees." Like, no, those aren't bees. Those are robots. Have fun, and then just lock the door. Record the whole thing, upload it to fucking Vimeo. That's some fucking future of that shit right there. All right, more people want to come in. Ass Harp. Do you want to say anything else before I banish you to the nether regions of the green room?
I would just say
quarantine room.
Goodbye.
You're not being executed. It's not like you're gonna fall into a pit with a bunch of World War II deserters. No.
Oh. What if
I need to. I've already.
You can take this opportunity to shill something, or
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You should all go listen to a band from England called Super Glue. That's it.
Super Glue?
Super Glue?
What kind of band is it?
Super Glue.
Super Clean?
Super Glue. All right.
Super Glue. Oh, no, Super Glue. Like the thing you glue your hands to things with.
Yes. I actually did that in school.
Oh, no, Super Goo.
No, glue. Oh,
Glue.
I missed
No.
it There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I need to find an even more subtle way to be like, do you have any last words? So, all right. Well, I mean, yeah, I'll definitely check them out.
All right.
Well, the Dragon's Breath, Commander Chaos, do you or your wife have any further criticisms or shamings of me to get done with?
Criticisms?
She's thinking of something.
I could tell. I could feel it. My ears start ringing when people have negative thoughts about my inability to perform, especially women. Doesn't happen often, but it hurts when it does. That's why I'm a lesbian. Your failure to perform, Nick. It was legendary.
What are you gonna say, babe?
I like Jables more.
Oof.
Wow.
I like Nick. Jables and I fight all the time.
Well, I like Jables.
Yeah.
He treats me like a woman.
I smell divorce.
No, I don't.
I smell divorce. I smell divorce.
Nope.
No.
I don't like this.
Holy shit, I just forgot what I named this show. I am so sad that fucking Pimp Monk could make tonight to be on the episode entitled Fat Guy in Lockdown, because I did that for me, just because I'm feeling fat and sassy. All right. Well,
bye, y'all.
With men and with woman, Mahatma Adios and Allahu Akbar, Ass Harp. Such a good name. Such a good name. All right, time for random rollies. Weve got 6 people in the roly poly, and then we've got a crab coming in. We're not done yet though. I'm gonna change that to 5 because 6 minus 1 equals 5. And then we got Liz coming in. There we go. Shut the fuck up.
You bring me in, guys. You know, I'm having a crisis right now. I'm really struggling right now, man. I'm really struggling with a question right now. Should I finish my gin bottle, or should I save it for tomorrow?
How much gin is left?
About 2 fingers.
And how much?
How much have you had?
About maybe 6 or 8 fingers.
Leave it for tomorrow to make tomorrow easier.
Yep. You're gonna want it to button your shirt in the morning.
All right.
No, I just love the way you said it. He's absolutely right. Yeah, yeah. Tomorrow. Actually, no. Here's I got it even better. Crab. Like, do you have nothing to do tomorrow, right?
I work tomorrow, but same old thing.
Okay. Well, can you be drunk when you show up at work? Is that okay? I don't know what jobs are like, so.
Like, I could probably get away with getting drunk at work.
Okay, drink the rest of it in the shower tomorrow when you're getting ready for work. Just from the bottle. Just bring the bottle into the shower with you while you're washing your hair. Just like, rinse it and get your face cleaned up.
While Yeah, while you're rinsing and your head is already back, just pour it down.
Yeah.
And
this is why I make sure to this is why I make sure to mark that thing on the when you set up a live stream on YouTube now, it's like, is this for kids? Like, no, this is not for kids. This is barely for adults. So yeah, I insist.
I'm just kidding. How
I want
how
you
good
to.
are
I
with
want
hangovers.
Yeah, you need to go. No, I need you to go leaving Las Vegas on your way to work tomorrow. I mean, just just straight up hit it in the shower. And here's the thing: if you hit it in the shower and you discover you drink all of it, and then you get out and you're like, "Wait, it didn't make me feel good," you call into work sick. You'd be like, "I got COVID," and they'll be like, "Are you hungover?" Like, "No, I got COVID. I got it off of a gin bottle." That's how you do that.
Yeah. Well, that whole joke went around when the virus first started spreading. Coronavirus sounds like what you tell your boss when you're calling in hungover.
No, I can't come in today. I got the Rona. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm running a fever and I got a headache and I can't breathe too well.
Like, I think we're onto something, guys. I think maybe more people should go to work drunk. Like, just as a way
Oh no,
to
I do
put,
it all. Well, I do
the
it all.
boss, you know?
Again, I don't have a real job, but I do it all the time. But my point to you, it's not even about going into work drunk in this sense. It's about bonding with your gin bottle in the shower in the morning, before coffee even.
And it's about staving off the hangover to give your body a little bit of time to repair before you just totally think that you're gonna vomit everywhere.
Yeah, because I mean the thing is if you it's like when you try to it's like trying to play a video game on hard the first time, right? You get a taste of how bad it can be, and then you scale back, and then you become like me when you're drinking Bud Lights in the shower when
Shower beers are the best. Okay, it's like your own personal spa day.
Don't even
fuck around with that.
Okay, no, it's a fucked up and kind of weird thing to do. But the thing I noticed though, what I find makes shower beers really weird is that I like a nice, really hot shower, right? So I'm like enjoying a nice hot shower, and then when you sip that beer, your exterior shell is like warm and hot and burning and great. And your interior is like cold beer. And it's like the two sides, it's like the interior and the exterior of your body just begin arguing with each other over which is more appropriate. And the interior is like, it's cold beer, you love this. And like your body's like, I do love that. And then it's like, yeah, but it's also like, I want to go back to sleep and I'm probably going to masturbate in this hot water. I love that. Yeah.
Kyle Kinane has an excellent bit about shower beers.
I didn't imagine.
Actually, it's more about the predictive thing of the old iPod shuffle setting.
But
it's also about shower beers.
Well, actually, no. Liz. Shower beers, yay or nay?
I don't drink. Yeah, I can't. So that sucks.
I would love to load you up with stimulants and just hear you do your version of Marcel the Shell with shoes on.
3 years ago, I would have said nay.
Not you.
Now I say yay.
Talking to Liz. I don't want to hear you do Marcel the Shell with shoes on, but Ben, no, not Ben. Fuck, Ben's in the fucking chat there. Lager or Bock for what? What, in the shower beer? Yeah, I don't think a stout would work too well in a shower now that you mention it.
No. Oh, yeah, I only drink the finest porters in the shower.
Yeah, just climb in there with a glass of Pinot Noir. It's like, well, my mom used to drink
alcohol, man. Any alcohol works, right? It still gets the job done.
But then you see all the
this IPA is really spicing my mouth up for the shower.
Yeah, I'm gonna have myself a double IPA in the shower at 7:30 in the morning. The funny thing is doing this alcoholism feels like the least of my worries right now.
Yeah. I mean, the hardest you go in the shower is like a Hefeweizen.
Pour yourself some Sam Smith's chocolate milk stout in the shower.
Oh God. Hey, but yo, I don't know if you've ever tried this, but if you take a Sam Smith or any chocolate stout, and what is it? Wells has a banana bread beer. Have you ever seen it? See, get the fuck out. You put banana bread beer and chocolate stout together, and you have basically chocolate birthday cake beer. And it's wonderful. And it's like 9% alcohol. I miss craft beer. How I was not fatter then than I am now, I will never understand. So, Liz, how about crack? Crack in the shower? No? Okay.
Oh, wait. No. I know Liz.
Jables has a story about that.
When I drink,
I draw the line at crack.
I drink whiskey. I drink Jameson neat, and that's about it.
Shower Jameson?
That's not good for showers.
Yeah,
no, not neat, no. But Liz, have you ever done a Hawaiian hot box?
That sounds a little personal.
It's a weed thing. I know Liz likes the weed.
I have no idea.
Have you ever smoked a shower bong?
So does nobody know what a Hawaiian hot box is? Okay.
No, we're not racist around here, Jables.
So Hawaiian hot box is just when you just let the shower run and you basically turn your bathroom into a steam room and then you hot box in the bathroom. Well, it's a steam room. That's it.
Why?
Ooh.
That's my.
Because especially during winter, you go outside and it's fucking exhilarating.
Yeah.
Okay. This is like when you hear about a TV series. Everyone's told you forever that you need to binge watch, and you're just like, I'm not gonna binge watch a new series quite yet. And then you get around to it, and you're like, I'm so glad I put this off so I can enjoy it fresh. And all you fuckers can't tell me what happens, otherwise we're not gonna talk anymore. That is one of those things like, I'm going to try that on my own, and then my neighbors will call the ambulance after they hear a powerful thud coming from the floor of my bathroom. And it'll be great. Fuck, why do... See, this is... You know what? This is the problem. This is what happens when governments tell you that shit you love to do is illegal. Is that's how you end up getting that shit. Like, I figured out how to turn my bathroom into a fucking weed sauna.
Yeah.
How? Because
it seeps into your pores. I can almost guarantee you get a lot higher from it. I'm just saying.
I doubt that. I think that it's just a stupid ass stoner thing.
It is a stupid ass stoner thing, but it feels really good.
Yeah. Keep in mind, I used to sell ecstasy. Wait. Yeah, no, statutes. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I used to sell ecstasy back in the day, and we had a thing way back when. Fuck, when was that? I want to say it was like 98, 99. Anyway, so I'm selling a bunch of drugs, and I'm eating a lot of them, and we got this thing, the Vicks inhalers. Remember those things? Do they still have them?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you turn them around...
Wait, the inhalers or the vapor rub?
No, it was the
the nose things.
The misters.
Oh, yeah.
And you spray them into your fucking eyeballs when you're rolling face. You never did that? Oh my God, it's the most amazing feeling. See, they were like these pass-through inhalers, right? So it had like, you could just like and get the Vicks in there. And if you turned them around, you could blow them out. And so, like, we'd be rolling face. I don't know how we came up with this, but we'd be fucking rolling face. I mean, it's just turn around and just blow Vicks vapor from each other's eyes. And it was the most amazing feeling ever. And that was the kind of shit that happened. Then again, I mean, this was the same time. I told the story about we were selling the ecstasy and the guy climbed up the fucking... the Ferris wheel, and we were like selling it at a carnival. Yeah, it was around that time, so it was an interesting time. And then later, though, have you ever gotten those? I can't remember the name of them, but they were like eye drops. They came in this like squat sort of triangular bottle. They were like, there's some kind of weird European
Like most
import.
eye drops?
Yeah, I don't know, but these were really weird ones. It was like a clear bottle, and the thing is, like, when you dripped them in your eye, it would feel like you'd just been shot in the eyeball with like a hit of fucking like like liquid nitrogen or something. Your whole eye would feel like
no,
super
dude,
cold.
those were okay. I know exactly what you're talking about. Those aren't eye drops, you idiot. Those are for your breath.
No. Well, no, it wasn't that. No, these were actual. No, these were actual eye drops. I'm gonna have to find some. I will show you. Those things were fucking amazing though, because I mean, like the thing was, is like you could be stoned off your tits.
Are you talking about Cool Relief Clear Eyes?
No. That was the thing. Everyone kept those on them. My buddy found these like weird. It was like they were almost like weird boutique eye drops. And when you take them, so like you drop them in, and it was like really pleasant. It was like your eyes would feel like they've frozen for a second, and then they just relax. And you could have like the most stoner red bloodshot drunky fucking eyeballs you can imagine, like just pure red, right? You take one drop in each eye, and they're
just regular,
and they're bright white, but also like your vision. It's like your eyes have been like squeegeed by a homeless person who just stole that shit from a new gas station. It's like, oh, fresh squeegee. Holy shit. And you're like, wow, I even feel more sober now. This is great. No? You never found those? I'm just
I think I might have, but I don't know. You're gonna
some weird
you're gonna have to
fantasy.
show me sometime.
Some weird fantasy I convinced myself existed while I was barreling down some country highway with a bunch of sheriff's deputies behind me. Like, oh, these eye drops make me a really good driver. Then I crossed into Vermont and they couldn't catch me.
Oh, jeez.
Look at that. I've silenced Crab, though.
I'm wondering if there's a way you can infuse eye drops with vodka and get drunk with that.
Why?
Through your
Don't.
eyes.
Why?
Just drink the vodka.
The best part about drinking outside of being drunk is the drinking the shit. It's like, have you seen? No, they got those people like you can inhale alcohol now. They make vapor. Fuck you people.
I might do that. I don't like things. I don't like things going into my eyes. I'll vape alcohol. I'm cool with that.
I try it.
I'll butt chug. I'll butt chug. I'll do that.
Jables, you've never been shy of putting things up your ass and then leaving liquid in there. But the point is, though,
No, I'm still shy.
Still shy.
The trick is you get a tampon and you soak it first.
You're gonna find some hedge fund manager who rolls up to you in a bar like, I've found a way to make my cum get you drunk, but only when it's in your ass. You'd be like, I don't even care if you have AIDS. Let's go.
Nah.
Yeah, no, you can vape.
Money.
No,
it's not that quick.
That's the thing, though. It's like, yeah, you.
Somebody first.
Well, Ben's like saying, "Holy shit, I can vape booze." Here's the thing: intoxicants can be ingested all kinds of ways. Generally, there's a pantheon. That doesn't mean you should. Alcohol is great because it's a thing you drink and ingest. It's almost like food, but not quite food, and it gets you drunk. It's like, I don't want to smoke mushrooms.
I just want a way to.
I want to eat mushrooms.
Get drunk without the negative side effects, right? Can I get drunk without damaging my liver?
No, you can never do that. That's part of the game. Yeah, but
fortunately, your liver is really good at repairing itself.
Liz is saying just.
Have it figured out. Just get high.
Yeah, Liz is kind of right. Like, you know, if you like being drunk, getting high, if you can make it, getting high as a substitute for being drunk is a lot like trying to get yourself to vape instead of smoke. It gets the job done, but it's not exactly what you're looking for. But when it comes to getting drunk, just drink. And then when it's like, if you want to get high, I'll even accept vape pens and edibles and shit, as long as you're ingesting it. Like, the moment they're like, oh, you just need to put this headband on, and the gel tabs will release the THC in your blood. Fuck off. No, not interested. I want to get high. I want to get high, as in the getting there is a process. There's something involved, not just like, oh, we
It's
got
like a way to dip your toe in the water.
fucking dermal. Like the minute they come out with dermal THC patches, I'm burning this fucking country to the ground. You've taken all the fun out of everything.
They do have dermal patches. What are you
That's it. Everything's getting set on fire then. Fucking like Seattle, good luck. You're about as damp as England, so you'll last a while, but fuck me, no.
I'm not even joking. They do have dermal patches.
I'm not even surprised. I just think it's fucking horrible. Here's the thing. When it was illegal, people like Jables figured out that they could make weed saunas in their own bathrooms. That's industry. That's creativity. That's the American spirit. That's what brought it out of us. It's like we're a country of fucking bandits and outlaws who do our own thing in our own way, even when it's fucked up and retarded and doesn't make any sense. We're going to do it, especially if it's that. And then you legalize something, people are like, hey, you know what? I'm just going to let a pharmaceutical company make a patch to get me high, when in fact smoking weed with my friends was what got me into it in the first place. Fuck, I hate this country.
Oh, so we're all writing black sails. Who wants to be my Ann Bonny?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Be my
So,
Ann Bonny.
here's the thing.
Here's the thing.
Do any of you want a sail ship, like a sailboat? Because I got one. It's for sale. I stole it last summer.
Absolutely. How big is it?
Why don't you just give it to me, Jables?
I don't know,
It'll
how
be a
big
pain.
is
It's got a cabin. There's a stove inside. There's even a toilet and everything.
Jables' stolen boat.
I can.
If you stole it, that means you
God.
didn't pay any money for it. So just give it to me for free, fuckface.
So let's go. How big is it?
Oh, hang on,
So
Jables.
it's a pretty decent size. It's got a pretty large bedroom in it, and you could. It depends how comfortable you are with people.
I stole it last summer. Do you want to tell how you
Yeah,
stole
there's
a boat?
actually a video up on Twitter of me stealing it.
Do you want to explain how you stole a boat, Jables?
I went down to the marina, hopped a fence, and stole a boat. Because, by the way, in case you guys don't know, marinas with like little houseboats and shit, it's just trailer parks of the water. That's all it is.
So he didn't just steal somebody's boat; he stole somebody's house.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't realize.
If you live on a boat, do you still have to pay taxes?
I sailed across the Sea of Cortez. Like I sailed. I don't know, I don't know. It was like a week at sea, and it was like camping. It was camping at sea. I was not prepared for that part. You have.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's like. There's relatively a large amount of room on the boat. Like there's a nice little seating area. There's tables that fold up to create a dining area.
See, Jables, I think the reason he's trying to give this away is because he discovered the truth. Is that the reason you can steal a boat and get away with it is because anyone who owns a boat just wants to fuck rid of it. It's like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's like you know what I want to do? I want to take a plywood apartment and have it perpetually moist, surrounded by a thin shell of fiberglass to keep the moisture out.
No,
it's
that's
pretty
what
neat.
a ship is.
It's a pretty neat boat.
But what a ship is freedom.
Yeah, I take it down to like, I don't know, the Caribbean. You just.
When you began saying that, I kept thinking you were saying like you were gonna take it down in the way like I'm gonna shave that shit down until it's a skiff. Amount of nice turret guns on there and.
So when my mom has some friends whose parents owned a lake house, and it got passed down through her friend's family, and my mom kept taking us out there and everything. And when my mom found out, when the group of friends and the family found out that like the next generation was starting to have kids and shit, they just sunk a boat out in the middle of the lake so that they could teach the kids how to scuba dive and explore the boat.
That's pretty dope.
And there was random shit in there. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Super.
Well, I mean, I remember like, so when I was about, I want to say 11, used to go to the mall, right?
I wish I could do that with my kid. I'm sorry, that just sunk in.
Well, the 90s were a fucking magical time. And the
Dude,
2000s, I guess.
I had my kid with a weed whacker, and he fucking nearly took me out with it, man. He started running from a bee with a live weed whacker straight at me. I thought I was gonna die. It was like something out of a horror movie.
I got something even more horrifying. Quinn's been living with her mom, and so we communicate largely via text and Instagram and whatever else she feels like sending me things on. And she thinks she has discovered this new thing called memes.
Oh no.
They're amazing.
Oh.
She can't wait to show all of them to me, and she's apparently screenshotted and downloaded them to the point where her own phone is full of data now. Oh, child.
My kid, this is his last birthday, requested a meme-themed birthday. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm so happy coronavirus is mutating. I'm sorry, that was dark.
Yeah.
But no, it's true. There's your fucking coronavirus joke, Jables. The one you said needed to be really on the nose. Yeah. No.
Coronavirus themed birthday, nobody shows up.
Coronavirus themed decade. Let everyone leave the party early. I'm fine with it at this point. These kids, holy shit, they think like they don't even know what memes are. They're so young and they're like, I love memes. Here's a picture of a dog. It's on a meme. Here's the text. That's
No.
Oh god, no.
Show me troll face. Get the fuck out of here.
Not just that. Fuck that. No, I mean, like, that's the thing. When they discover the old shit now, too, they're like, oh, I know what memes are now. It's like, oh my god, you. The only thing worse than the fact that you don't understand the lore is that I'm expecting you to take the lore seriously. We need to march hand in hand into extinction now. It's time. We've gone way too far. We've spent far too much time staring at devices, looking at pictures of the world that we do our best to ignore every other moment of our lives. You walk down the street, just, I love these memes. Look the fuck around. I guarantee you there are funny looking people everywhere you are. I guarantee you there's shit you can look at and have a dark laugh about. And be like, oh, yeah. Come on. Now we're letting our children into this. I think it's time we call them. Solid 2.5 generations. We're going to go back to the last generation that is still capable of fucking to make new human beings. And then we're going to shut everything down. And that generation of human beings, once they can waddle around on their own, will have to fend for themselves. There will be enough of them to ensure that enough age and feast. It'll be good. So that being the case, anyway, Liz, you're still here. What are your last words? Wait, I was gonna stop doing that, but no, hang on. I think we're supposed to extrapolate meaning from the silence. Oh, look at Dina's here now.
It was deep though, right?
It was. I felt like I was making a really tight spiritual connection to some kind of owl or something. So thank you, Liz, for that. That was a gift.
You're welcome.
Namaste, bitch. Dina.
Yeah.
Speak your piece.
What?
What? Speak your piece. You only got 15 minutes left. Liz. Much love. I want to dump you out, and I'm going to bring the other two in.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
Love you, babies.
Love you.
Night.
Take care of those.
Yeah, it was too late, Dina. You missed the window. You fucked that right up. All right.
Oh no.
My timing's off.
Yeah. No, you need to stop fucking that up so bad.
Now because of it?
Well, here we are. We're closing in on hour 3. Eat a dick, Joe Rogan, Tim Pool. We haven't discussed UFOs once. Wait, no. That's a weird flex. Yeah.
Done it yet, so why are you trying to do it now?
I should discuss UFOs on this one now. Because Because I ain't never seen one. And I feel like I've been missing out.
I don't know. I'm kind of okay with not seeing one.
Well, I mean, so anyway, so well, with there's new people here. Any of you want to buy Jable's boat?
Sorry, what?
What?
You want to buy Jable's boat, Red?
I don't trust any sort of vehicle that Jables is in charge of.
He's not in charge of it. He just stole it. It's probably well maintained before he did that.
I really don't want it now.
Pussy ass
It's extremely
bitch.
well maintained. It's very
Receiving
nice.
stolen property is also a crime, Nick.
Yeah, only if you get caught, dumbass. Anyway,
It's a boat. Go out into international waters. You're fine.
all right, I'm gonna go smoke a cigarette. You guys are gonna hold the stream down. There's a hold screen up, so y'all could just.
God.
I'm gonna regret this deeply.
Don't put this on me, man.
Probably.
I can't take it. I can't.
Enhance your calm, bro.
Oh, come on. You can handle it, Brad.
I guess. Doesn't mean I
You
want
can.
to.
Like I know you need the air so that you can grow. But
Now we just watch Johnny Depp unravel Slinky.
yeah, but people can still hear us, so it's good to still talk.
I know that, but I'm just more intrigued at the look on Johnny Depp's face while he's unraveling a Slinky.
Yeah, is that from the
Hey,
secret?
Jables.
Window? Hey.
Jables.
Yeah.
Ben wants to buy your boat.
Don't do it. Unless you plan to jump off the edge.
He's asking you for measurements.
Okay.
You think Jables knows how to measure shit?
I know how to
Nobody
measure
knows
shit.
that.
Do you think I've measured this shit? No.
And for all we know, Jables' definition of a boat is quite literally fucking logs tied together.
No, it's a full-on sailboat. It's great.
And the problem is he was too poor to afford a basketball, so he had to carve Spalding into the fucking one of the logs. No, Noah didn't measure
That's
the
just
ark.
rude.
Fucking God measured the ark. That's how that story goes.
Yeah, the measurements are in the Bible, dude.
Exactly. I don't understand how they work, but they do.
It's because they
In
don't.
the Bible, they do. How many COVIDs has your ark, Jable?
What's up, Nick? Guess what? I solved the war.
What are you talking about?
Which war?
What'd you
There's a million
do?
of them.
Holy shit! Oh, you gave me $50 too. Thank you for that.
Wait, the war on drugs?
Which war did you solve, and how did you make so much money doing it? Hang on, just tell me this. Is world peace achievable by multi-level marketing? Because I'm all in.
No,
I'll go to your fucking
people are
seminar.
pissy about buying stupid shit they don't need.
The question is it a cult if everyone's in it?
Oh, Jesus, Ben, we
really-
know, okay? I solved the war because
Pretty good question.
I'm
actually.
feeling generous today.
Who's fighting this war?
The war I am speaking of course, if you pay fucking attention.
Wait, hang on.
The war.
No, I know, because the thing is you mentioned the other night that you got a job with the bank, so now you work with banks, so you think you could stop wars. You're wrong. Thank you for the $50.
Are you trying to make Rhodesia
No,
war? What the fuck?
Yeah, you can't stop. Working for a bank doesn't stop wars. It just funds them.
Okay, Mickey,
No,
Mickey, what's your bit? What's your bit? Come on, what's your bit?
So I actually haven't gotten the job yet. I'm hoping for it, but I'm interviewing, and yeah, so that's good. No, I've just been doing really good lately. I mean, I'm getting unemployment. I'm getting my Social Security. I'm getting. I got the stimulus check. Stupid back and forth thing where they were, trying to fuck up your that strip across the screen. You're trying to make $1,200. So I've solved the back and forth between everybody trying to screw up your account.
You kill you.
Are you saying you
I don't
completed the
understand what you're
goal?
talking about.
Are you saying you completed the goal?
I did. I completed the goal.
Is this the game where if I think about it, I lose it?
Oh wait, so hang on. You're saying that you got your
I don't
you got
understand.
no. She's saying. I think it was a roundabout way of saying you got your stimulus money.
No,
yeah.
She's saying she ended the odd evens war, but.
Oh, that no. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that war will never be over because there are so many numbers of money that I will be happy to get. That no, that war will never be over. In fact, I'm glad.
That
Like,
number still keeps going up. It's just the goal that it reaches to,
Here's
and then
the thing.
the numbers still count.
Yeah, and I'm eventually gonna have to write a whole bunch of like lore and fan fiction for the tribes of odds and evens. I'm probably gonna get like Hateful Bastard to do some retarded artwork for it. We'll have a fucking comic book with Caffeine Tweaker soon, all in the goal of getting people to give me money. And that's, I mean, I can't.
Change Caffeine Tweaker's name again.
I can't think of a more noble. What was that? What? Why would you change Caffeine Tweaker's name?
Is she a part of a comic book? Then we have to change her name again.
What's
like Sergeant Buck's name is changed like 3 times to pulls triggers with toes.
Well, that's just because Buck is in his own self-imposed witness protection program. We know how he got there. We're not going to talk about it.
Exactly. I mean, I had to change another guy's name to fucking I butt chug thermite.
Exactly. No, I mean, I understand. Like, you know, when they show up, you know, you don't want people knowing it's you. You know, sort of like this is like it's like basically like for those who are not already there. There's 24 watching on Twitch now. There's however many 10 people. Oh my god, on YouTube. Join the Discord. It's a bit like a fetish club, except you don't want to see any of these people naked.
What's gonna happen is Jables put up the notification when new people join. That way I know who to change.
Nah.
That's a hell of a draw, Brad. You're really drawing him in right now. Like, oh shit, you know, I mean, I can't.
Bask in my creativity for once.
Can't wait to jump into this Discord and let this guy change my name to something he derived from one of his fucking fever fantasies. Like,
okay, I never go that far.
If I get COVID, by the way, and I end up in that, like, you know, fucking intoxicated state where it's like, the universe is trying to crush me, I'm gonna make a point to try and masturbate at least once. I want to be that guy. I want to be that guy who's like, I came so hard during my COVID-19 experience.
Question is, will you have enough lung capacity at that point?
That's the thing. It's a test of your virility. Holy shit! I need to get fucking Stefan Molyneux on the line right now. Fucking holy shit! No. I just realized this is the thing. Is COVID-19 is an ultimate test of your masculinity. Because if your lungs are filled with your own bodily fluids, you can't breathe. You're coughing, but it's a dry cough, which doesn't make any sense. Because every time you breathe, you sound like a water bong. And then meanwhile, what? You got your toes turning into fucking sausages. You're getting rashes all over. Your fucking kids are having strokes. If you can bust a nut with just the old familiar in that circumstance, you are as alpha as fuck, and I will wait until cue ball tells me otherwise.
Trout, I don't have to fight you. I just gotta wait for that liver transplant you're denying.
Please, for the love of God, please fight Ben.
No,
both y'all need to be knocked down a peg or two.
I'm just fucking
hilarious.
I'm just really fucking hoping Crab clipped that particular suggestion, because if he did, that needs to be linked and that needs to get shot out to Stefan Molyneux en masse. See, I keep trying to mobilize you guys as a personal army, and I know it's impolite to call people personal. You know what? No, you're my personal army. I need your help in annoying e-celebs with my stupid shit so their days can be ruined. Even if only a little bit.
I do.
Their day is ruined.
Jables does his part.
I do my part.
Jables definitely does his part. Jables leaps at every opportunity to annoy someone he's never met in person, and that's the kind of spirit we need for this army of me. I will play you that fucking Bjork song if you are not prepared. I swear to Christ. Oh, it's happening. That's right.
Deadwolf, there can't be domestic violence when nobody's actually in the same room with each other.
Exactly. Yeah.
It took you that long to respond to that. My God.
All right, that's enough Bjork for you. You only get that much Bjork. You know why? Because none of you have completed basic training and convinced Bo of the fifth column that he needs to have me on a live stream to be the humor while he talks to.
Basically, didn't convince both the fifth column to do anything though.
I'm not saying I'd ruin his live stream. I would make it better. I really would. Like,
Well, the question is, does he want alcoholism involved or not?
I don't think. Listen, this isn't about who wants what. Okay, we'll talk about.
I mean, you want to be on a show, so I think it means that
No, I want to play a part in the band. So that's what I'm saying.
in the band.
Okay? Yes, and I also want Stefan Molyneux to push my, challenge. It's the Alpha Corona Challenge. I'm gonna make it big on TikTok tomorrow. You think you're alpha, bro? Get a bunch of dudes lifting. Show how alpha you are.
If you
go fucking make out with make out with somebody who you see coughing in public. Oh, I got the corona.
Just convince Stefan Molyneux that his super sperm will actually save people from the coronavirus.
Fucking no, that's no, that's not Molyneux. That's Cernovich. Yeah. And actually, no, I want Mike Cernovich. I want Mike Cernovich to get COVID-19. I want this on the record. I want Mike Cernovich to get COVID-19 and then in the midst of a dry hacking cough to beat off successfully and fill a KFC bucket with his magic cum so that he can cure the rest of the country and we can get back to work. Mike, if you're up for the challenge and you're not some kind of beta-ass pussy, I'll be waiting to see that video uploaded to my Pornhub channel. You filthy, filthy animal. That's the clip, Kraut. Get the clip and send it to Mike Cernovich now. That's right. I'm sending out press releases, video style.
I'm just loving.
That clean too.
I'm just loving how I'm waiting for Roosh V to respond. How this is all women's fault. I'm waiting for it.
You know, bats like to live in caves, right? What cave is more sinister and full of disease than a vagina?
Oh God! It's just Roosh V explaining why he doesn't do anal is some of the funniest shit I've heard in a while.
Roosh V not doing anal is probably why I get more anal off of girls than I am entitled to.
Probably.
Well, Roosh V doesn't even do sex anymore.
It's gonna be
because that's what the women want.
That's gonna be the no. That's
he became a born again Christian and banned
that's gonna
anybody
be
that was talking about premarital sex on his blog.
No, it's almost like he turned into Dave Rubin. I can't wait until Dave Rubin starts flogging himself for being gay as fuck in his own bedroom. Just like, oh my God, I've been hanging out with Prager too much, you know. I'm looking forward to that day.
I do love how Prager called Dave Rubin a useful idiot to his face, and he's just like, I can't tell you wrong.
Well, no, I was encouraging. I was trying. And by the way, I want all of my Saints army, again, personal fucking army. Okay, we need to annoy these people. I swear to Christ, if this is a community, and we're just gonna sit around pulling each other's puds and not annoy people that I don't like, there's no point to this. Outside of the money. But we're going to put those two things aside. They're different things. Now, aside from them, here's the thing. We need Dave Rubin to invite Malcolm Nance onto his show so he could just fucking bobblehead nod the whole time Malcolm Nance is telling him what a fucking idiot he is. That's a worthwhile show. I would tune in to Dave Rubin, the Rubin Report for that. I'd be like, holy shit, look at what happens when Jordan Peterson gets sent to rehab, has to take his fucking hand out of Dave's ass.
I catch that guy on MSNBC quite often, Malcolm Nance, and he has this persona you look at him and you think he knows where all the fucking bodies are buried. Like that motherfucker is.
Well, he knows who the ones he buried is. I mean, he's dumb. He's a dumb motherfucker in his own right, just because he actually thinks Joe Biden to make a decent president. That right there is like the marker of like,
Oh shit.
apparently there's a certain amount of stupid coiling around in the base of your brain stem, but I think because the rest of your prognostications and ostentatious rambling kind of align with my own, we could be friends. Go on Dave Rubin and make him look like as much of an asshole as I know he can be. That's what I want to do. I want to get Dave Rubin drunk at a gay biker bar.
I mean, apparently he likes whiskey, so I mean, it shouldn't be that hard.
Fuck me. I mean, imagine getting him drunk like that. Nah, a nice gay biker bar. He doesn't know what to make of it. Just sit him in front of one random ass weird guy. No, I mean, it's the sort of thing, like you go to a fucking leather bar, take Dave Rubin to a leather bar, guys be like, I love to tie you up with my pommel horse back home. Dave Rubin, I agree. You got consent, take him. Keep him there as long as you like.
Just like, I know this is everything wrong and against everything the people I prop up stands for.
Now, basically, like, Dave Rubin is basically nothing more than Philip DeFranco smashed up with Larry King, and you push a bunch of bath salts into their sinuses.
So Philip DeFranco is unoffensive.
That's what you got. Yeah. So basically, no. But I want you all to pester Malcolm Nance and Dave Rubin into having a debate, which is great because if Malcolm Nance is like, dude's ex-military, he's got like intelligence background and shit. You sit him in front of Dave Rubin, Dave Rubin's not gonna have a fucking word. Nah, he's just gonna.
I would like the chances for everybody here to pester yourselves with Malcolm in the middle.
Okay, no, you know what, Jables? No, Jables.
Wow.
No, Jables brings up an excellent point. Forget everything I just said. We need to get Frankie Muniz. On the Dave Rubin report immediately, so that
Frankie Muniz doesn't remember his time as Malcolm in the Middle. He doesn't.
I don't want him talking about that. I want him talking about
any of that shit.
No, I want to hear Frankie Muniz school Dave Rubin on the coronavirus response. That's what I'm looking for.
Frankie Muniz doesn't do anything anymore because he doesn't need to.
Yeah, and he knows it.
He said that so many fucking times.
I love him for that. No, I used to follow him on Twitter. I don't know what. I think he probably just got bored with it and forgot about it. But like, no, his whole thing was like, I bought another motorcycle. Now I've got more hey, look at all these guitars I bought today. I'm gonna make a small album. Here's the album I made. Well, that sucked. Look at this motorcycle. I did $100. I did 105 today. Like, Frankie Muniz, we were about to die. Salute you.
Yeah, no, he's truly living his best life.
Yeah, I love it.
It's like, he's just having a good time. I appreciate that. I don't want to bug him.
I just find it funny that of all the things he could have forgotten in a car wreck, it's specifically his career on TV.
Yeah.
Specifically that. Everything else he's fine.
Yeah. I have a feeling maybe that's sort of a like, I lost my memory of my job. Oh, look at all that money.
I don't necessarily believe him on that one.
I think. Well, I mean, I think it was.
Stop asking him about it.
I think it's honestly kind of tongue in cheek, you know. Because I mean, honestly, too, like at his age, like I have to imagine Frankie Muniz probably spent time around other child stars, right? Yeah. Or maybe met a few, or at least saw a few, and figured out.
Muniz did a movie with Amanda Bynes at some point.
No,
Possibly.
Maybe, but
The Big Liar or something.
But here's the thing: is like what
Big Fat Liar.
But what? But what it came down to is like, dude, just like he did his thing and he made like a fuck ton of money, and he didn't get Macaulay Culkin out of it, and so he's got all this money, and then he gets to the age when he realizes like, fame's kind of bullshit, and. I don't actually ever have to do anything I don't want ever again. I think I'm just gonna kind of coast on this, and I just
You think he said that with a stronger voice than the producer that was railing him, or no?
fucking. I mean, it's just like like Macaulay Culkin got all kinds of fucked up, right? But like he's returning now, like he's doing American Horror Story, like, gonna do or did or whatever.
It took him about a good decade and a half,
But-
but he seems to have his shit.
His
he's
podcast. Like I see him on podcasts. He's a lot of fun.
But yeah, well, no, and that's the thing is like he went through all the shit he had to go through. Like he fucking dealt with all the fucking nightmare of it, and then when he got to that point where he was like okay himself, right? He comes back to movies and media, not in a hey I can make money way, but in a these are things I'd like to do, like
Suck it, Feldman.
Well, I mean, like, he how many times does he show up? Like, because he lives in L.A., he just flies out to fucking Milwaukee whenever just to hang out with the Red Letter Media guys. And you know he's not doing that for money. He's doing that the same reason any of us would do it. Because, like, I want to do that. It looks like fun.
Yeah, this sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Why don't we like Corey Feldman?
No, because Corey Feldman every
I-
years or so he's just like, I've got the names, but I can't release them.
Oh yeah, no. Corey Feldman is a very, very long story. If you want to get the full breakdown,
well, that's the thing, though.
Big J. Ogerson and Dan Soder have been documenting.
Well, I mean, there's this long-standing thing where, like, child stars, you can expect them to clean the fuck off the ramp, right? You can expect for a while. Corey Feldman, Corey Haim fucking killed himself. All those fucking kids, they either fucked off to have lives or died or suffered, right? And then you get into the
She's like a mother, and she does a bunch of other shit.
yeah, and then you get like
normal?
yeah, and then well, I mean, like Melissa Joan Hart, like I guess she had like a hardcore drinking problem for a while, but now she's all about just like I'm a mom and this and that. But then you get like a step down, and well, then you get to the Macaulay Culkin, Elijah Wood level. Now, Macaulay Culkin got really fucked up because of his fucked up parents and all that shit. Elijah Wood just turned into...
Elijah Wood was Elijah Wood.
Yeah, he just turned into... just kept being Elijah Wood. But, I mean, like, the child stars from those ages, like none of them are... like, almost none of them are working still. None of them are interested in working. It's not a thing. Now we get to this age, right? Where, so, like, we watched Malcolm in the Middle grow up, and he's just like, wow, like, I didn't get... as far as I could tell, I don't know his true story, but it's like didn't seem like he got molested by anybody. Had a great run on his show.
He could remember it anyway.
Did a couple projects, and then he's like, "Fuck me, I hit the fucking lottery. Cool. I'm gonna buy motorcycles and go on vacations for like the rest of my life."
I see him occasionally show up in like TV shows randomly.
Yeah, but
I think that's just because he gets the urge to act again. So he's like,
well,
I'll show up as a cameo on this show.
Here's the thing. Did you Did you see The Boys on Amazon?
Yeah.
I think that's actually watched The Boys. I've read it.
Yeah. So you remember
Great
though?
show.
Yeah. Well, you remember Haley Joel Osment's fucking really wonderful fucking. I mean, that was just the best cameo ever.
Totally. It was good to see him getting some work, you know?
Yeah, but you could tell in his performance,
Well, he was
too.
in Tusk.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the thing is like,
Tusk yet.
when he shows up and shit, you can tell he's there because he wants to be there. He's like, I want to do this. This is retarded, and I love it. I want to do this. And it's like, I want that. Like, watching, like, Macaulay Culkin emerge from the husk of his former self, redeeming. No. Give me fat kid from Sixth Sense getting shot in the fucking dick or whatever, showing up and knowing that as soon as they called cut on every take he was in, he and everybody else just shit themselves laughing. That's what I want to see, because I'm a man with artistic ambitions, no prospects or future, and a child. If you don't think I'm going to live vicariously through that beautiful and talented kid and push her until she breaks and then write a book about her breaking and then have everyone hate me, you are sorely mistaken, because I am that guy. But I love seeing it when they come out the other end, because I am also a good father, I would love it if my daughter could someday get off a smack and forgive me for all the horrible things I did when she was growing up.
Well, back to the Macaulay Culkin thing. I think he either has a good PR team behind him or he just understands internet marketing. Because he, like a year before he started getting into all the podcasts and everything.
Oh, the videos.
He made that one.
No, he
made the Home Alone Uber. Kevin McAllister.
Yeah. Who was it? Well, I mean, I remember. Was that the same video though? Where what's his name? Because everyone knows Joe Pesci, but I forget the partner's name because he was in fucking everything.
The guy that played Marv. It's
Yeah, he had that one where he was like a wilderness counselor.
Yeah, he made a response where he was in his apartment and it was all dark.
Yeah,
and
and it was just like
really
this like sad, pleading, fucking snot out the nose, terrified, fucking Blair Witch Skype call to Joe Pesci.
I never saw that. So
you need
Daniel Stern.
Daniel Stern, yeah, because that guy. I mean, like. What it's a kind of funny. It's a kind of funny thing too when you see like Daniel Stern, like he hasn't really worked in a long time, but he was like a big hot name, like he was the shit in the 90s, right? Like he was like the go-to fucking goofy sidekick who takes the pans to the face and shit like that. And then he's like, so like guy's like in his 60s now, I'm guessing. And he's still like, fuck yeah, no, I'll strip down, I'll just be like boxers and fucking like tank top or whatever. I'll just make like a terrified, miserable fucking video for this. This sounds great. It's like, oh, what's your rate? I don't give a fuck. Just let's make this video.
Oh no! He made it entirely on his own.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean. It's like it was just about. He's like. The guy still has it in him to where like if an idea crosses his path, if a bit comes across and he's like, that's funny. Yeah, I have to do that.
It's like I saw this video. It looks like he's back. I think he's gonna come after us. Oh no! Like
Joe Pesci never made one, did he?
Joe Pesci was too busy being a volunteer firefighter.
No. Yeah.
Huh?
I mean, getting Joe Pesci to relive fucking.
Joe Pesci is, I think, still listed as a New York firefighter.
You're
An
shitting
active
me.
New York firefighter.
Are you sure you're not thinking of Steve Buscemi?
Oh, I'm thinking it's Steve Buscemi. Fuck! I hate myself. Fuck!
Yeah, Joe Pesci is not a firefighter. Joe Pesci is so old. He'd show up in an oversized fire jacket, looking like a 7-year-old wearing his dad's thing. Like,
last name sounds the same.
you guys,
Buscemi and Pesci.
Well, no, they look so. No, when you think,
like
hang on,
Hollywood royalty.
when you think about it, they look really similar. I mean, one is like tall and thin and gaunt and has huge fish eyes and a very distinctive smile, and the other one is Joe Pesci. I could see how, I mean, honestly, every time I try to think about Robert De Niro, who comes to mind? Eric Bana. It's the weirdest thing. I can't explain it. Yeah.
The only thing I really know Eric Bana from was Black Hawk Down, and everything else is just like, what the hell has he been in?
He was the Hulk.
That's right, he was the Hulk at one point.
Yeah, you tried to forget about that, but no, I'm not going to let you forget about that.
I saw the Hulk before.
I actually like that movie.
I saw the Hulk as a kid before I saw Black Hawk Down.
Yeah, he was great in Black Hawk Down. What I love is half of the people playing American soldiers are British.
Yeah, British and Australian.
Well, I love it too, though.
It's like I'm a 42 and I hate my life.
I love the fact that you've got like Ewan McGregor there, and then you've also got you've got Renton from Trainspotting, and then Spud from Trainspotting shows up too.
God.
Like, why the fuck did they cast him? You know why? Ewan was like, oh yeah, my buddy
Fucking Ewan Bremer though is actually he's a good actor. Like he's been in a bunch of shit that I've actually liked.
Oh no, they're all. No, everyone is good in that. Everyone is.
Another
good.
movie we gotta watch. Rundown. Seriously.
Black Hawk Down. Black Hawk Down was. Black Hawk Down in a weird way is kind of like in the same way Kung Fu Hustle is like a perfect movie. I say. I think Black Hawk Down is probably a perfect war movie.
Probably.
Because it's not like it's not like all the other war movies, like a fucking Audie Murphy's movie or any of the old classic, even like the fucking like the John Wayne fucking Vietnam bullshit movies, whatever you want to take. Saving Private Ryan, right? Perfectly paced, beautiful film, amazing film. Black Hawk Down. If you want to sit down and watch a war movie, you sit down and you watch that fucking Jerry Bruckheimer like standard build in like
This is like Tom Clancy writing a movie.
Yeah, it's like it's all of your main characters introducing your other main characters by like remarking upon them to each other. It's like, oh yeah, nah, man. Nah, he'd shoot up 6 dogs on the side of the road in Texas one time and then walked all the way to Alaska. He's a badass. No.
But like I remember watching Black Hawk Down like after
Well, once it kicks off, as soon as the fucking helicopters take off, huh?
it's like everything just starts going to shit.
War movie.
Yeah.
War movie. War movie. War movie. War movie. War movie. Ba 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 ba. Yeah. Are you worried? Are you worried about their enemies? No, American audience, because they're very dark black people wearing Goodwill clothes. They have guns in their hand. Look, there's a woman with a gun, and an upset black man is going to not want to shoot her, and then they will. Oh, that's how. It's because they all have morals. They don't want to kill the poor black people, but the poor black people just don't know any better.
Well, no, because you got Josh Hartman saying, "I don't want to kill the skinnies, but
I
the
am-
skinnies gonna have the problem."
Okay, but you need to cut me some slack because I'm trying really hard to get a job with Vox. So
yes. Well, why
now,
don't you try to get a job
hold
with
on.
us?
We are okay. Listen, we have gone beyond the shaft. I have actually broken my pelvis as I thrust into the 3rd hour mark of this ridiculous horseshit show of mine. Which, wow, it's gonna be really sad when all these respectable acts have to battle against that anime video for ownership of my 16 cents of ad revenue. So
Canuck, I don't think it's the problem of Hamburger Hill. It's just the timing. I can't feel bad for you at that point.
It has some value. Sometimes you're just in the mood for a shoot 'em up, war movie, just for the pure carnage of it,
I'm going to have to ask you all to oh shit, hang on, some. All right. Hey, new person gets to hang out for a moment before we end the show. I'm gonna.
What's your real name?
I mean, this is the second time I've seen Scramble Suit in here, and both times I've changed it to Egg Overalls. So this is the second one, so it's Electric Boogaloo.
What's going on with your screen, Nick?
Yeah, you're flickering.
Oh, I know.
His OBS is fucking itself over.
Yeah, all of this is eating a whole bunch of shit. I'm ending the show now. I had to restart.
Okay.
Goodbye, Egg Overalls.
Oh. It's going
Oh,
to.
shit, I'm on.
And he was going to have the chance to say something on the air, but not now. Nah. Banished to the
I have
realm
something
of.
to say.
Say it, damn it.
Then you hold on to it until I ask you. I am the host here, okay? Listen, we're going to imagine that this is a German talk show, and this is when we all shit on each other's chests and you ruin it with your questions. Fine. It's not a Cleveland steamer, it is a Berliner.
In your case, it's a Berliner.
Jenny, don't. Oh.
I draw the line at scat play. Yeah.
It's a reverse Berliner. All of the normal things are in the inside, and then the bloody looking shit is on the outside because I have intestinal problems. Yeah. Okay. Are you glad I let everyone know that? You just HIPAA violations be damned. You just brought that out of me. I hope you're very helpful and happy about yourself. You go last now because you are such a cunt. Mickey.
Trying to wait your HIPAA rights when you enter the porn set.
I swear to Christ, I would take an AI rendering of your voice, and I will have you having auditory sex with none other than Joe Biden by the end of the week if you do not shut up. Now, the lady is trying to talk, and she has some very good Herbalife to sell us. So, Mickey, what would you like to say?
Okay, I don't know how I can follow that, but I'll try. So, guys, just thank you for your patience. When I get on live on the show and I get, put on the spot.
This is taking entirely too
stutter
long.
and I don't
Patience?
make much sense. Yes.
What? Fuck. Okay, your time is over now. Zul.
And the,
No, you're getting booted now. You're goodbye now.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ. No, they were right. That was very cruel of me. You can say you have 7 syllables left.
I also wanted to recommend a
No,
documentary.
that's a lot of syllables. A lot of syllables.
Nick's counting syllables.
Okay, hang on. Before you start again, I need you to think this out. Get a notepad and write it out if you want. But you have 14 syllables left. I'll count on my
AKA,
fingers.
just say the title.
Coronavirus Explained on Netflix.
Is that it? Because that leaves you with
She has 4 syllables
6. You have 6 syllables.
Wait.
How about, I don't know. I have no
Goodbye,
idea. I'll blow
Mickey.
raspberry on you.
Good night. That was very good.
Coronavirus.
I hope all of you are now prepared to make your statements in a very efficient fashion. Tina?
Oh, God.
I'm gonna create a number in my brain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna tell you what it is.
Do I have to guess the number?
Keep it short and sweet is what I'm saying.
I can't hear you, Nick.
Oh, that's the end of your syllables. Oh, that was a very decent try. I mean, you can't all win on syllables or death. Syllabus, death and syllables. By the way, the name of the game is now Death and Syllables, Dina.
Is what?
No, I gave her 2. She went with 5. Amazing. Anyway, I need to reset this now. Oh, that worked that time. So, Jables?
Be
Say
sure to
nothing.
check out a list of things of Discord. If you want to be sure to late night saints.
I think technically that was 1 syllable.
You have to do it the Mongolian throat sing way. It's just all 1 syllable.
If you're looking for some comedy content, check out Andrew Schultz.
He got a syllable bailout.
Syllable bailout.
You're not allowed to ask how he got it.
I'm not about to.
That's how it works. Bread, you have, oh, no. You know what? I have a fun idea. Here. There we go. I've just now put the random number generator between 1 and 20. This is how many syllables you get.
Jesus Christ.
15.
So, Nick, when are we going to watch Redline? 10.
That's 11.
Goodbye now.
Say fuck. Or cunt. Well, there's no surplus syllable market to be enjoyed. Those belong to me now. Glitching the fuck out. I'm basically max headroom of Twitch now. Thank you, OBS. Thank you, OBS, as always, for being the wonderful program which gives me an update and makes things even worse. This isn't happening before. Now it's happening. So, well, I hope you've all... hang on a second. That's better. Well, I hope you've all enjoyed this fun bit of shenanigans we had. It was a solid 3.5 hours, just about, that we went through this. Thank you all for hanging out. So, special thanks. One Canuck gifted a sub to Scramble Suit 2020. That's 1 month in a row. Tier 1. Ben, of course, throwing 5 bits. Cheers. I could watch another, but here's more bits. Mickey Ficky with the $50 reduce. The war is over. She won. Shit, I'm embarrassed that somebody been with so many wars. Thank you for winning them, Mickey. She is the Enola Gay of our Nagasaki. LJCWDS has followed. Cool. Skull Maggot hosted with a viewer. Thank you, Scully. As always, Mickey Ficky gifted a sub. Ben Trout, 5 months going tier 1. Dina gave $19.50. Anime Moon, $15. We endured that bit of things together. That was the thing we endured. Justice Skyman, $3.57. Went to KW, $1.93. Ben, 35 bits. Larry Kubiak, $109.86. I love how it's almost like I'm selling like prom dresses with a markup here. It's fun. $1.14 from Y2KNW. Lord Flabby Hat with $65.02. Y2KNW with $1.34. Mickey starting out the night with a $5 donation. Mickey also donating subs to Y2KNW and Lord Flappy Hat. And then 2 days ago, Ben threw bits at me. This has been a fun midweek. I had fun. I hope you had fun. We better have fun, because the dark times are coming. Soon we'll run out of space bags. What will we do? This has been Midweek Saints. Of course, jump into the Discord, because we're always doing... I'm not even going to try and say, like, we're doing anything tomorrow or anything. It's just a safe bet, because we always get up to some fun and dumb shit. Be it watching movies or stand-up, playing... Actually, tomorrow I think is game night, so wouldn't be surprised. We'll probably be playing Quiplash or something else. Come and have fun. It's a shitty dark time. The only thing that's going to keep us going is having laughs and having fun. And we can't be with the people that we love, so we will settle for the people in my Discord. Yeah, that's a good note to go out on. Good night, everyone. See you Friday.